And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the brag. The gas
Good morning, everybody. Happy Halloween. Hi, Christina. Hi, Gail. Hi, Tara. Hi, Brandy. Happy Halloween, guys. So, once people file in, you guys can tell me if you want me to turn the lights up or leave them like this. And I have a horrible habit of touching my face, so probably by the end of this stream, all this black is going to be smudged everywhere. Anybody got plans for tonight? I get to be the driver for trick-or-treating. Good morning, goblins. Thank you. You kind of can't see my, here, I'll lower the camera. You kind of can't see my collar. I even have a tag on it. It says Danny. There you go. Now you can see it. You plan on being very deep in your cups. You're not going to pass out candy. See, we don't get trick-or-treaters here. Thank you, Christina. We're too far out, so we don't get trick-or-treaters. And so I also, thank you, Gail. So I also have to drive the little one for trick-or-treating. Good morning, Six. Happy Halloween. I can't wait to get videos tonight of my grandbabies trick-or-treating. This is my grandson's first Halloween. Oh, really, goblins? Aw, how sad. My two younger kids, I swear they would have, my son is 25. I swear he'd go trick-or-treating if he could. Well, now he gets to take his kids, so he does get to go. Aw, that stinks, Clout Goblins. I know. And they're being Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. Oh, I live on a college campus, so I get to pass out beers and candy to a bunch of 20-something-year-olds. That would be my kid, Brandy. She's 14, but she'll be trick-or-treating as long as she can. Yeah, it sucks not to see the kids in their costumes, but the KinderCare in my office building had a little costume parade on Friday. Super cute. I miss those. Now, my daughter did wear her costume to school. They still do that. Okay, Harley, be careful. Stay safe. Happy Halloween. Did you dress up for work today? Oh, really, Christina? Yeah. We're just out in the country, so, there's no trick-or-treating out here. We usually go to my sister's, but my daughter wants to go somewhere else. It's always kind of been tradition for us to go to my sister's. She usually does Sloppy Joes and cider and donuts. Thank you, Tired. Happy Halloween. I think Pulpy is still live. That might be where people are this morning. They'll file in. I did pull up, well, you know who is up there in the corner. And then I also have 50 ways to get the most Halloween candy trick-or-treating this year. Never fails. Yeah, that's how we are, Christina. We have 12 acres, but then we have a property not too far from here that has 32. So needless to say, my kids grew up in the woods. Aw, boo, Harley. But you're doing the Lord's work, so you get a pass. Okay, so then I have that one, and then I have stories about your favorite Halloween candy and the 10 most popular Halloween candies. Goblin. Hold on a second, guys. Leave it to the day that, or leave it to me to have a runny nose on Halloween. So it's inevitable I'm going to screw up my nose. Good morning, Shauna. Aw, thank you, Brandy. We're like a little family over here. I love our chat. I was going to make punch this morning, and I had bought a bottle of ginger ale and a bottle of Sprite for the punch, and they're gone. That's what happens when there's teenagers. Good morning, Val. Happy Halloween. Did Boo Boo wear her costume to school today? Good morning, Robert. Robert. That's funny because my daughter said I was scary too. But she didn't say the P word. When do you guys think Chantel's leaving? I know, honey. You're fine, Robert. It was a good entrance. I want to know when she's leaving. So it's obviously not today because she was talking about trick-or-treaters. So I'd like to know. She acts like it's pretty soon. Oh, is it? It's kind of drizzly here too, Val. Is she leaving on the 1st? So she leaves tomorrow. I have to say, I'm kind of excited for her to leave because I want to see if she leaves. And then once she's there, I really want to see if she makes it the 3 months. Did you see there was a fake Sala in her chat yesterday? And she didn't even realize it was a fake Sala. Hello, he wasn't blue. He didn't have a wrench. I do too. Did you yesterday she said she's been watching plane crash videos on YouTube. Well, that's smart when you're going to be on a 12 to 14-hour flight. That would be 90 days. Yep, Christina. Well, she said she wants to do basically her own 90-day fiance on her channel. She did say that. She wants to have her own 90-day fiance show, but on her channel. Well, let's watch her first. I'm going to swap me out. Bring her. Whoops. There we go. Her behavior doesn't fit in the social norms here. It is not going to go well over there if she goes. I don't think so either. She said yesterday people were questioning that, and she said, do you think I would book a flight if I couldn't fit in the bathroom? So she must have inquired about that. Hi, Annalyn. Good morning. I mean, she doesn't get embarrassed about stuff like that, so she probably did ask.
No, BBJ. I changed my location.
Oh, I know, Christina.
Cleaning out my room so bad. Hi, A+. Which palm is it if you're itchy that you're going to come into money? Because my one palm is super itchy. But I fooled around and fell in love. No, no, no. Oh, the cats have not left me alone. Up here. I'm eating. Go away. All the cats. Shh, go away. No, we're not in. This is the villa. Does it look like Kuwait? I know I'm sorry. When I come back, I'm investing in a better fan. Maybe one of those stand fans. I don't know. I think that's better. So, I'm taking an eating break. I'm massively just cleaning out everything. Like, can't really see much, but maybe I'll do a reveal when I'm like completely done. Marhaba Shantizi, thank you. I don't know Turkish coffee, what we're doing. I think it's better I keep a lot of pretty much everything I can just private, because like, oh no, is this chicken vindaloo or beef? Okay, it's chicken vindaloo. So this is chicken vindaloo, which is super, is my light on? Yeah, it is. It's super spicy chicken, potatoes, spices with some rice. Hi, coffee first, VI peasant, and some stuff. So, Lambo, are you feeling okay? So let me try a piece of this chicken, and I have some fruits and stuff. I'm trying to like eat healthier now. Beauty bite. Better flow. Yeah. Yeah, it's so much airier. Like, I took down, whoo, that's spicy. I took down that rack thing. No need. Sorry. Hi, Anna. And Pedialyte. Yeah, I have to cook some stuff after, too. What is this? A potato? Yeah, they're potatoes. It's so spicy. I'm just taking an eating break, and I thought I would, like, hang out with you guys for a bit. I don't know. Yeah, I need a fan. Look. I need a fan all times. So. Mm-hmm.
You guys, I've been sitting here talking to myself all this time. Oh my gosh, what a way to start the morning. It's Monday. Maybe Halloween, but it is Monday. It wouldn't be 6. You guys would miss it. I promise you. um, I'm not even talking now. I give up. I was just saying how she's waiting until she gets to Kuwait to give up the weed, to give up the fast food, all the stuff that she's supposed to be quitting. She's waiting till she gets to Kuwait to do that. And I did hear part of FFG saying, and I don't always agree with FFG, but I probably won't say this as well as she did, but she was saying how, good morning, Ms. T. Good morning, Rocky. I know, Freddie. I'm sorry. You guys, I love you for putting up with me. But FFG was saying when she's at home in Canada, in the villa, in her comfortable spot, she needs weed because of her anxiety. But somehow she thinks she's going to travel to a new country where there's a new culture. She doesn't know anybody or anything, about any of the surroundings. And yet she doesn't think she's going to need the weed for her anxiety. And she's going to be giving up the junk at the same time. Oh yeah, this is going to go real well.
Batata. I have
think
extra
she's in for a rude
insulation
awakening,
and
Christina.
I've been working hard and hardly working. No, I've been working hard, so batata. That's the Arabic name for potato.
You know what, Annalyn? It's just the little lies that addicts tell themselves, and she really is.
I hope you feel
addict.
better, Lambo. Oh, I need to follow you back on Instagram so I can see your costume.
Yeah, I was surprised she said she didn't need
Can we
shots,
get him? I don't
Christina.
want to hear about this stupid salsa ever again. My God.
She does, at some point in this stream, somebody says it was 86 in Kuwait that day. And she was like, oh, that's really hot. And, you know, she kind of was like sketched out. And then she was like, but there's air everywhere there, guys. So basically, just never go outside. Yes, Brandy, exactly.
I don't know if there's any other
Miss
foods.
T, she says yesterday she's
Brittany.
been watching plane crash
Riviera yogurt scandal.
videos
Why would I
on YouTube.
take
Why? Why
salsa
would
from
you
a
do
jar
that
and put
to
it into a
yourself?
Riviera yogurt container? The Riviera yogurt containers don't even have lids.
Oh, really, Rocky?
I missed my flight.
I guess because of the mansion falling through, she figured she would go sooner. Since she's not moving, there's no reason for her to wait to go.
No, I was never going today or tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, the nuts salsa thing was just stupid. Just like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she said
But when you have no content,
I'm remembering a lot of stuff, and I don't use. I'm quite proud of myself this morning. You guys know my memory, but yeah, she said that she was on video chat with him, and he showed her the thermostat, and it was set at 72 or 73, and she started like pointing her finger down. She's like, down, 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 68, please. So yeah, she's gonna get frozen out of there. Good morning, Ronnie.
of your own and you have a boring life.
I think so too, Rocky. If she's
What else
able
are you
to
gonna do?
withstand it. I just don't see her staying 3 months. I can't see her being away
Tuesday.
that long. Good morning, Rolling Stone.
Salsa monk is good on eggs.
Where he learns how to use a deep fat fryer.
My place looks nice and fresh. Ooh, that's spicy. Holy crap.
I know, Ronnie. Me
My
too. Why
gosh.
does it always have to rain on? I guess
Yeah,
we should all know. I think I'd rather snow.
What was I gonna say?
Maybe not, because then it'd be freezing.
Yeah.
Exactly, 6. That's the only thing that has me hanging on to it too. I was like, well, I really didn't think she was going to go to Cuba, and
Ooh.
she did.
This is painful.
But that was
Vindaloo
for
is
what?
really
a
no
week?
joke.
10 days or something?
So, yeah, I don't really have much to say.
Oh, yuck, Annalyn. It didn't storm here.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know,
a
right?
dreary, like, spitting kind of
YouTube
day.
Shorts are not monetized?
Oh my
Don't eat
goodness.
spicy
pumpkin-
food before you... Oh, yeah.
caramel
No,
cheesecake
thank God I'm not
latte.
leaving
I
today or
have-
tomorrow.
What's it called? Caramel macchiato.
Or this
Hi,
week.
Whitney.
I'm
Good
just joking.
morning. If all goes wrong, she can just hop on a flight home.
Rosie, I know you said you weren't getting... Yeah. I'm gonna go to the,
Okay, hang
the
on.
desk. Like, whenever I get there, I'll go to the Air Canada thing and be like, are you, I'm not, you know what, I'm not even gonna worry about, I'm not even worried about that. I'm, like, not worried about that, the plane seats or anything like that at all. Pizza's sleeping, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, same
It's really
here. They are.
Oh my gosh.
Right, exactly, Stone. I totally agree. That's the part I'm waiting for. Not as if I'm such a dork. Not whether or not they get married or they hit it off. No. I want to know if she's going to last 3 months.
Ooh. I have some sunblock from when I was in Cuba. Do you think I can bring that?
Oh, definitely, Rocky.
Am I bringing my ring lights? I have a portable ring light I'm going to bring. I'm going to go in the washroom and...
Yay! Welcome, Whitney! Welcome to the family. 3 days, I say. Can you imagine the letdown that, she has herself so set up for heartache, whether or not it's something that he does, says, or whatever, or she gets there and she can't hack it, Either way, she ends up hurt and broken again.
I just wanted to try to be more polite for you guys.
I know, but you can't sit in front of the monitor, baby. I can't see. Thank you, Whitney.
The daintiness. I should have got paneer. Paneer never makes me in pain. Plain cheeseburgers! Hi, plain cheeseburgers!
That's when you drive, Ronnie. Stop a block at a time when houses are
Where's
close
Salah?
together.
I don't know. Where are you? He's probably busy.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine it, me.
You called me Chantal? What happened to Hey Beezer?
Good
They don't
morning,
check for
Lofi.
liquids. Yeah, right, Lynn.
Yeah, Brandy, we're trying to plan a trip to see my son. And
So,
we've only ever flown
my comeback
once,
date is
and
actually, I was
I'm
wrong about
kinda
that
like,
last night.
don't know
Remember, I
if
was like
wanna
the
fly, even though
28th
it's
or
like
30th. I don't
20-some
know.
hour drive.
Because
I don't like being somewhere without
I'm not sure
my
how long I'm
vehicle.
going to stay, honestly.
Oh,
You have up to like 90 days, but you don't have to stay that long. So I'm not sure, but you guys will know more eventually, maybe. Just stay tuned for my live streams and videos. Are two of... Don't worry about telling us. Yeah.
Cammy, stop.
Spirit Halloween is on Instacart, Missy Moo. Susie the doll, you don't have to worry about that. It's like not your life to worry about, right? I mean, my cats are not going to destroy my bed. What, like... Kelly Pickenti.
Yay, Lofi!
I hope you have an awesome time in
Wrong, but I
Kuwait.
hope you're
Thank you,
feeling
Kelly.
better.
Ready, set, rebees. Thank you, thank you.
I seriously think mine is
Porcelain
still
doll.
going to be doing it at 18. Christina.
All right. My bed will be okay. No one's gonna touch my bed. Not the cats. The cats will sleep on it.
Yeah, she's in for. I see it. Me, she doesn't realize she's in for a big awakening.
I
Good
hate
morning,
that.
Bummy.
Sometimes I bite into a cardamom pod, like a huge one. It's too fragrant and I'm crying. I'm trying to stay composed, but it's so spicy.
Oh, Lofi, congratulations!
And I just can't handle it.
Oh, how exciting!
Give me another minute. I'm just gonna eat this so I can stop. Hold on. I'll answer your question in a minute. Wait.
Yep, so right, Miss T. Baby loaf. Aww. I know, Christina. I can't wait to see my grandbabies, videos of my grandbabies trick-or-treating. Wouldn't be a foodie stream if she didn't put us on hold.
Okay, if you don't like spicy food, never, ever, ever order the chicken vindaloo from Indian places. White woman jump scare. What happened, Plain
I
Cheese?
love our chat. I love, look at all of us getting excited over the baby.
Mass bees or death from Sofa's lasagna. No, I knew vindaloo was spicy. It's just I forgot how spicy. Crap. Can you get a heart attack from these things? There is
That's
so much
comforting,
wet cat food.
Chantal.
I'm gonna show you guys like the downstairs. Tonight I have to meal prep and stuff. I'm just doing my room right now.
I think
and then
it looks like that sweatshirt that she has, but it's not, because it's just lines, and the sweatshirt is more like thermally looking.
I'm just doing my room right now. I have.
It goes way
I can show
too
you
fast,
this.
Ronnie. I have never heard of vindaloo.
Just my big thing of makeup in this bag. I'm not going to be wearing a lot of makeup. It's going to be hot. It will melt right off.
Yeah.
Now, does
right,
anyone
Misty.
know if this is 4 ounces, this perfume, my Valentino? You can put your, like, blush body wash. Is this acceptable in my carry-on?
My grandson is a lot bigger than my granddaughter was.
And then
Aww.
body lotion.
Christina.
Oh, the bathroom question. Why would I get on a flight where I can't use the bathroom? Obviously the bathroom is big enough. Read it, Habibti.
Right,
what?
Gail? It
Hi,
really does feel like
Norma
it was just yesterday
We are
they
not
were
TSA.
little, right?
No, but some of you have traveled, maybe, right? Or no? And maybe your personal experience and knowledge might be able to help. Which is why I ask these questions. No, I'm not bringing that.
Yep, Ms. T.
I think this is 4 ounces.
Anne did a video this morning, and she was saying how when Pete's walked in the room, Chantel like genuinely looked frightened, like, oh crap, you know? Why would she be frightened?
But maybe not. It's supposed to be TSA approved, so I'm just gonna put everything in here, and if they need me to take anything out, whatever, they can do it. I'll just buy another one. I have all my documents ready, everything. Cash, documents, COVID vaccine paper just in case.
So I bet you had a heck of a time with pregnancy,
here,
huh?
so Pete can come to the treat station.
Because I had
I'm gonna leave the
gestational
cat comb
diabetes.
here too.
Real number on your sugars.
I have this battery thing that is charged. In here, I have all of my medications in their original box. It does look like the pants. Well, I gotta make use of them somehow. No, this is, just a normal hijab. Okay, a jersey one, they call it. And then this, I have all my medications in the boxes with the prescription information on it. And then in here, I'm using this to keep... Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'll just keep all my receipts and papers in here.
Good morning, PR.
And medications, I have to...
Really,
I'm gonna,
Rocky?
like, put it with my CPAP
See,
and
for her to even make that call is going to be a big chore.
Hold on one more second.
I can imagine gingerbread loaf because I had gestational, and by the time she was born, I had bruises everywhere from the insulin shots. Yes, Stone. That's somebody said if she gives him her passport, or if he gets her passport or whatever, he can stop her from leaving. I don't know, Ms. T. Remember he said he'll order in food every day?
The Modesty webcam, just a webcam cover because, yeah. It's a good idea. And
she says she's looking forward to not driving and him doing all the driving.
So what's up? A Modesty post-it note. Bring the blue pot. I think I'm going to try to clean it when I come home. I think I'm not going to give up on it. What do you think?
I haven't, Miss T.
Bring a variety of meds.
Good morning, Lily.
An epi needle. What the hell? Where do I get that?
Uh-oh, what made you go deaf in one ear?
Does Kuwait have any weird, big, huge bugs? No, I'm kidding. Let's ask Sala.
Somebody said it's supposed to be tomorrow, Texas. I don't know where that information came from, but...
You can buy all those meds there. Yeah. So... I've been, just watching a lot of plane crash videos. I don't know. There's a channel, is it the Flight Channel?
Right, Ms. T. That's what I'm saying. She's not going to make it 3 weeks. Giving up weed, giving up
Send me
the
10K,
food
I'll
that
do
she
it.
loves and is obsessed
kidding.
with.
Not until you get there and bring the crabs. Shut up.
Lily.
I was in love. How could... Okay, plain cheeseburger. What was your message to the Beezers? Hold on. Hold on. Whatever. What's your love message? I don't see it. Are you trying to experience cardiac arrest? No.
73%, 72%
Let's go
said
avenge
no,
PC.
she
Yes,
will not
PC,
go.
I'll avenge you.
But a
when
lot
I
of you
go.
changed your votes after, so that may not be real accurate. Let's do the next one.
Anyways, okay, let's not be silly. Let's be normal. What? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm so out of the loop. I feel like I don't even know YouTube anymore. What's going on? Everyone on YouTube sucks now. Except me. So, what's going on here?
Actually,
Hi, Lulu.
you kind of
You
suck
can't be
now,
normal.
Chantel, sorry.
I fell in love years ago with a guy from Kuwait. He drove a Ford Fiesta and you loved him? Aww. We are Beezers. No one's normal here.
I
Let's
think
try and
so
expose
too,
Ronnie.
Gingerbread Loaf.
I think Ronnie is just married to his cousin. I don't think it's his cousin. His name was Hassan. Are you guys watching 90 Day Fiancé, by the way? Whoa! Oh my god! Sam literally waited for me to move my arm so he could jump up here.
Yes.
You manipulative
6. She thinks
Beezer.
she's going to stay 3 months. She had a hard time getting through a week in Cuba.
You manipulate me!
Willie, you better go to a doctor.
No, I'm watching the real life 90
Popped
Day
your eardrum or
Fiancé.
something. She did buy an outlet. to
We are
order,
not.
Shauna.
Come here, Sam. Have a seat, you. Have a seat, Sam.
No, she just said earlier in this stream that she can stay for up to 3 months, but she doesn't.
This show is
have
better
to.
than TLC? Loaf? Oh. Oh, yes.
I know, Christina, but you know she will. She's going to be, trust him explicitly with anything. Ivana, good morning. Happy Halloween.
Salmon plain cheese. You love Sam, A? TLC ain't got nothing on me. I watched 90 Day and they would love you because they wouldn't have to try to manufacture. You can tell. Okay, I was watching. I'm a little behind on 90 Day Fiancé, but I'm really like, I like the story of Sumit and Jen. Is it Jenny? Just because like she's an older woman, and like for being in India is crazy. Like India, I could not. I don't think I could handle
think they
living
are,
there.
but I know
oh
why
my god!
people think
Imagine.
that. I think that the pants and the sweatshirt are more
your nose is all
thermal
wet.
like
Gross.
material. This is like lines, and it's more like that.
Chantal has
jersey
something
knit.
up her sleeve, bro. I really don't. You know. So I was watching Jenny going out to the market by herself. VI peasants with pickles roll. 16 months. Did you see FBRC video? It seems allegedly someone wants to send the video of you saying you'd murder a second wife to Kuwait authorities. I have to call the cops on him because he is insane. He calls stores when I go to stores. He's a gross loser who eats probably wet dog food and does nothing but hate on
We'll go
me
with
on the
that,
internet.
Brie. That's a
He's
better
insane. I don't
storyline.
even know who this person is, but he's creepy. What do you, like, I'm pretty sure that I was joking about that. Yeah, I'm gonna marry somebody who doesn't even exist. So what are they gonna catch me on? He doesn't even have a second wife. So for that threat to even be legit, you frigging fat moron,
Wow.
I would have to, he would have to be married a second time. And then maybe they could say, oh yeah. Like, I was laughing, like, as I was saying, like, you guys, people are so crazy and stupid. You could tell he's insane. Like, he's just unhinged, and YouTube continues to not care
Good
or
morning, Babs.
protect their creators against this kind of harassment, bullying, whatever you want to call it. Heather M, welcome to Very Important Beezers, Ready, Set,
I know.
Bees.
She's
But
not
I'm done
good
complaining
at the
about it.
rips.
I'm just going to live my
Brandy.
life. And like I said, your actions will eventually catch up with you. And you will get your karma. If I don't escape my karma, you as sure as heck are not going to escape yours. And at the end of the day, when all is said and done, and I'm glowing up in life, and I'm living a good life, and you're just sitting there still complaining about it, you know, whatever.
Good morning, Lois.
He's beezing. Estrella, Sam is Bannister beezing right now. I can hear it. Yeah, my arm is covered, so it's okay. I know, like I said, people are taking stuff way too far.
Thank you, Annalyn.
For what? Like,
Good
what is
morning,
the
Ghoul.
need for there to be an investigation on where I got this nut salsa? How about you do an investigation on where I got the mezcal? That will specifically give you more evidence toward the nut salsa. I mean, really.
Oh, no. That's... it does that sometimes, Willie. Hold on.
Al Sultan Salah.
There we
Is that
go.
you?
Fixed it.
I need to change my emojis. Is that you? Or is that a fake one? It better be you. Well, Al Sultan Salah, I'm gonna give you welcome to the
Thank
Very
you,
Important Beezers.
Texas.
Ready, set, beep, beep.
Wow, Ivana.
I just beezed my own husband.
FBRC calls...
You pull your head through the pant leg?
He calls, like, stores and stuff. And we'll tell them, you know, she's filming in there and all that.
Shut up.
That would be cool, Annalyn. I want to try the nut salsa.
You're rude, making fun of me how I look. I'm kidding.
Yes, Bree. He's too much
Salah, is
for
that
me.
really
I've
you?
never been able to watch him.
Because sometimes people make accounts as trolls, pretending to be you, so I want to make sure it's you.
It's not him,
I will
dummy.
block any imposters pretending to be you, Salah.
He's
Are
a
you coming to
mod.
visit
He's not
Istanbul?
blue. He doesn't have a wrench.
No,
It's
not
not
this
him.
trip. But you know what? Anything's possible for us. We don't know what we're
She
doing,
might have
but
ended up blocking him, so I'm not going to be able
I know. I don't
find
want to
his
hear
comment.
nut salsa. Yeah, we can get rid of that emoji. We need to update them, yeah. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack.
I agree. And
You
so,
like the new setup?
out of
Yeah.
thin
Well,
air,
you know.
Stone.
And look at this, guys. Can you see my candle in the background or no?
Thank
Anyway,
you,
I'm going to
Miss
show you a
T.
final result maybe later tonight. So I need to make sure I bought everything should be ready to go when I'm ready to go. It's me.
Happy Halloween,
hi.
Lilith. Boo! Did you get
Hello.
scared?
How are you doing, fella?
I'm supposed to be a cat, but I wanted my ears bigger. But my daughter said it looks like a
Brooke, your
fox
outfit is
too,
cute,
so
and I
I'm-
like
I
your
guess I'm
setup
a
layout.
fox, Lily.
Oh, thank you, Brooke. That's so nice of you. Brooke, go to sleep. Plain
It's
Oh,
most
yeah.
definitely a trouser leg.
It's a fake Sala. That's right. He's a mod.
I remember when I was delusional.
I get it. It's a troll. Goodbye. I'm blocking you. Are you worried about staying safe? I was. What do you mean, Liz? Are you like, did you go to Kuwait? That's right, K-Bell. I should have noticed that. No, he's not modded, so it's a fake one. Why would he join if he's a mod? I think that's a troll. It's true. He is a member of my channel, though.
Oh, definitely.
You
Yep,
buying a
I think you're
prepaid
right,
phone?
Ginger.
No.
She gets a moldy pot of emoji, apparently.
No, I'm not having fake. I don't like. That's one thing I don't like is having imitators in here. Maybe I should have asked them to change their name first. I don't know.
Yeah, Annalyn.
Okay, so
Thursday, I believe, I did the pumpkin. Yes, she did Willie.
oh, okay, Liz. Have you done the blood test before marriage yet? What? You guys are crazy.
That may be true. We had to have blood tests before we got our marriage license.
So anyway, why are you stupid? You need a SIM for Colombia? Who's your provider? Things are so different now. Things are just a lot more convenient.
A crooked lineup or a straight lineup.
It seems that way anyway.
I just want to know if we're talking,
you know,
like there's a tree in front of me,
Vindaloo
or
made me sweaty.
Pointing at the floor.
They make you do a blood test, really? For what?
Oh my gosh, Freddie, could you imagine? Because she does not like
I don't know, Flopera.
Fat men.
Somebody queefed. Lots of these emojis are haram. I know, I gotta change those emojis. My plans for today are... I don't even have enough time in the world to do what I need to do, so...
I did, Ronnie.
What I'm gonna do is... what am I gonna do? Finish packing and cleaning.
And lineup. See, I was
meal
trying
prepping.
to be...
I have to meal prep.
I was trying to not say that word.
And freeze some things and make sure the cat food's all... Like, I have 3 cases of cat food that should last. If not, it's like the huge cans. If not, then my aunt will drop off some more food. Like, I have everything arranged and taken care of, basically. And if not, well, I'm not going to be... I mean, I can easily deal with things over there. There are too many Starbucks.
Yeah, you know what, Bevs? I would think
apparently.
So, but I'll tell you what. This she's still getting members. Even though she's doing nothing. She's still getting members. She's still getting subs.
So,
exactly, Ghoul. That's exactly what she's planning on. Which she doesn't do anything now, so...
We need a nut salsa emoji. I'm gonna make one. It's still in the car. It just tastes like a bunch of spicy nuts. Like, it's just spicy. Cashew, sesame seed tasting. I don't know.
Aw, thanks,
Starbucks
Rocky.
beezing in
I
Kuwait.
appreciate you.
But apparently the Starbucks there are very different, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna do like as many videos as I can on like all the different things so you guys can see how different it is, but how cool. You know what I mean? Do you want to play with this, BBJ? BBest Angels! Lowest of your lane. Look at Shaida's style. I love Shaida's style. I need to learn how to wrap those nice chiffon the nice chiffon scarves.
I went on a binge last night, Rocky, on your channel.
Oh, you did move your desk.
Yes. I'll be done in a bit. And
Good
then
morning,
I'll come get
Pickles. Happy
You don't want me
Halloween.
bugging your audience?
Good morning, Tendies.
Fine.
No, yeah, yeah, but like, hold on.
minus 17, the lot of you. Willie, I can't put that up on screen.
Poor Pete. He doesn't seem sad he's being left alone. I don't like to have like any men in my room.
Now she doesn't like to have any men in her room.
Anyway, so I'm a married woman now, so I think it's just inappropriate.
You are not a married woman.
Well, I'm not married. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm trying. Here's the thing. You guys are going to hear me like contradicting myself a lot because I'm purposely trying to be vague.
Yeah,
so
right.
That I can
Whatever.
Keep some of my
She
privacy.
can't.
It is hard to do
lie on the
that,
spot.
especially from where I come from and like my past of being so open, but I'm trying my best. Do you know where I get that Turkish coffee? The no impediment thing? Can I not just get it at the embassy? I'm like supposed to call around and find out about that. So
Hi, Aziz.
everything, yeah. I know I have to have that.
Oh, it's a lot. It's stuff that's been done for years, Aziz. She's scammed. She lies. There's a lot of stuff.
The embassy in Kuwait, the Canadian embassy. Here, sweet. Here, sweet. No treats right now. I just gave you food. You'll marry Pete for Canadian citizenship. Hi, Diego. The colors Saida wears will be perfect for you too.
I think tomorrow, Willie.
To the wrapping. I know. There's so many different ways. That's why I follow so many like people who wear hijabs and stuff on Instagram, because I can just watch like how they do it. Like I just learned this, like to put this up here. You know, like I'm still why? Look. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, I don't watch her Haunted Doll.
Oh, Wednesday, Pickles?
I missed you so much. Excited to see your
Hi,
travel
Tara.
vlogs. Thank you, Diego. Yeah, I'm excited too. Get compression.
See,
sauce.
I'm one of those
Halal.
people, Sean, I would feel like it's going to jinx
It
me.
depends how they're, you know, offed. I would also marry Pete for Canadian citizenship, but not just Jam. I have standards to come fondue. Hello. When the clouds part. Hi. It's nice to just chat with you guys. Like, you know. I'm not going to stay on too long because I do have a lot to do, so I'm going to get off soon. I'm subbed to Sarah Jane on my alt account. Which alt account? The Beezer show? That's possible. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm subbed to Barbecue Chicken? No, I'm not, actually. I don't think so. I don't even know who I'm subbed to anymore. Are you wearing your pants on your head? Ha ha. No. But it would match. Why isn't your husband in the chat? I want to conversate. I guess he's really busy. He'll come in whenever he can.
Oh, really, Pickles? I didn't know that. See, I've
What
only
is
flown
inappropriate? You're
once.
confusion.
Well, round trip once. I feel for you, Willie.
Having men in my bedroom, right, babe? Are you still subbed to Amberlynn? No. I'm not subbed to a lot of people, actually. Like, I don't sub to a lot of people, but I go and check their channels.
Good morning, mister. Right?
I'm procrastinating the
all about it.
chores. I'm watching you in Halloween makeup tutorials. Yeah, I wanted to carve that pumpkin at least and maybe put it out. And then maybe, I don't know, at least hand out some candy. Luann, member for 9 months. Room looks nice. Thank you. It is a lot cleaner. I have to vacuum. My bed has my suitcase and my travel carry-on. So I'm just going to be working on packing slowly, getting things in. Cleaning,
Sofa King?
massive cleanup.
He hasn't been in there
Excuse
much.
me.
I'm not sure why, Ms. T.
And I guess Pizza's gonna just work on things like a little bit while I'm gone, and I don't know. So
She will
Maybe
hand
I'll
out a
roll
candy
gold
to her
chocolate pretzels.
mouth.
Oh my god, yum. My goals for Kuwait, you know, married life, content, exploring a new
Right,
culture
Shauna.
respectfully, and living life, you know, not just sitting around and doing things that are destructive for my health and for my mental health. Hi, Tiffany. Oh my
ALR
God,
was wrong for apologizing
cooking,
or
yeah.
wrong for what she did that she apologized for, Bebs.
No, he's not helping me pack. Thank you, Lola.
I don't know, but if
I
they're
don't know,
staying
Fluff
at the
Arab.
villa,
Maybe.
I wonder why wouldn't Pete's mom come stay
That's
there
really
for
nice,
3
Lola. I
months?
appreciate that. Maria's World. I
Meal
hope you stay
prep.
safe. Thank you. Was a kid. Oh my gosh. You should make Salah poutine so he can learn about your
Yeah,
Canadian
there
culture.
will be no candy.
Our one dish. If I don't answer your questions, it's because it's too personal. What do you like the most about Salah? I can't pinpoint one thing. There's too many. He's a really,
Oh
really
my
got a
word. Are
sweet,
you
sweetheart.
serious? She's going to leave a 38-year-old
After
man
storm
and she
comes
has
a
to meal
rainbow.
prep for him and it's not even her
Hopefully.
husband? Mm-mm.
You're gonna die in that heat.
Oh my gosh, Illyria.
Make him a mug of gravy. Yeah, it's very hot, but in the winter it's not. It's a good time to go now. You know. He answered the question what he likes about you. There's too many things. I think I did answer that the other day too. You guys know I'm super, super, super attracted to him.
Now
I
that
can't think
he's
of anything I don't like, so.
boycotting Nestle, all he has left is toast.
He's talented, he's smart, he's gorgeous, and super sweet. Just for me. What do you mean Turkish?
Yeah,
I don't
I
have a
tend to agree.
registry.
I mean,
no.
I wouldn't be mad at her for it if it's something that she felt she
Should I
had to
make
do
a
to
wedding
live with herself.
registry?
I wouldn't be,
Did you
mad
pack
at her like
something to read
food
on
he
the
was,
plane?
but I don't think he deserves apologies.
Yes.
I do agree with that.
I'm gonna pack a book because that's a good idea. Hey, I like
Oh, I don't
Lulu.
think so,
Happy
Lilith.
for
I
you.
think
You
it
should do
has to
Kuwait
be a
candy and
pant leg.
treats haul there. Ready, set, rebees. Thank you. It's 86 degrees today in Kuwait. Oh my god. That's great weather. Whew. That's hot. Everywhere has AC, guys. It's one of the hottest places on earth. So it's also one of the richest places. There's gotta be AC. Come on. The book is called How to Be Halal 101. Really? Oh, I mean that people find peace. Okay. Yes. I agree with that, Turkish. Bachelorette party. Yes, Bugs. The flight's been booked.
Oh
a long
yeah,
time.
me too, Illyria. And is she getting like a
These are
different
bridesmaids.
carrier while she's there? Is she gonna get a prepaid phone? Like what?
We'll
Like, I don't
see, we'll
think-
see. We'll see.
She doesn't get
Oh my
good service
God.
in Canada. So I doubt her service is going to be good on that network.
So I know, yeah, like I know a lot of the changes are just very drastic and sudden and whatever. Humbleness for dummies. Make a registry. Amazon? I'll pass. I want a skimpy bridesmaid dress.
I can't tell how many are in her chat, but the video, this video has 10K views.
Really, Rosie? Yeah, that guy seems like a douchebag. I don't know anything about it, but... No, I'm not live, Janet. I won't live stream the wedding, but I will definitely, we'll see what I can get for footage in my vlogs. So I'm going to be trying to do, you know, inshallah, a vlog series. You need to remember how with other guys you didn't like something about them within a few days. Please give yourself time before marriage. Yeah, exactly. Within a few days I knew Rhonda, right? Well, yeah, I know what you mean. No, yeah.
Oh, really, Illyria?
I'll be okay, Rhonda. You traveled to Israel at 365 pounds, and it was a long flight, and I was
Good morning,
fine. I do
Dan.
suggest popping an Imodium in the morning before your flight, especially if you're no...
Yeah, Texas. I know. See,
That's a
I
good
don't
idea.
understand it.
Really, Missy. I know, people act like I'm like 500 pounds. Like, I'm smaller than 365, so I think it'll be alright. Where are all of the VIBs? Some of them pop in here and there.
Yeah, I thought that was off,
It's just like not going to be a huge thing.
mister.
I can't believe you are really getting married. I'm kind of sad about it, but want you to be happy. Be safe and give yourself grace and time. Thank you, Lolo. Ready, set, reebies. Yeah. It's not like... I don't know, it's... Yeah.
All of her vag is so
Anyway.
on.
Whatever. I'm super, super excited, and...
That's true.
Thank you for
I tend to
revising,
do that
Lolo.
too, Illyria.
I'm gonna get off soon, like in a few minutes. Your daughter broke out in hives. Maybe someone's perfume. Yeah, Benadryl is good too. Yeah. There's all of you are VIBs. Yeah, bugs, pretty much.
Yeah, Ted.
Just
I
like
know.
anywhere,
I didn't think she looked excited either last
But I'm not
night,
even thinking
Lyria.
about that. Just in case. There's no just in case. This is, yeah.
I
We can
wonder
always
if
have a
that's
Canadian wedding in the future.
true,
I'm here
Freddie.
for the long run, girly. Even if I don't always agree with everything. And you're always respectful, Lolo. You're like a normal person. I like... Thank you. Turkish coffee! Oh, is this... Are you rebeasing Turkish or is that a troll?
Hands on
Ready,
their
set,
heads and
babies.
clutching a text message. Really.
On the longer flights, the staff usually are awesome, keeping you comfy. Yeah, I'm like actually just hoping that the plane won't be full and I can just stretch out. Yeah. Maybe I can do a registry. I don't know. A backup plan for preservation. You're rebeasing? Well, thank you. She does not have to get me.
Yeah, she didn't drink or eat or
Are you being a
anything,
chubby?
Illyria.
Sorry, I literally cannot talk to Sam unless it's in the Sam voice. Yes, registry. I don't know what that is, and I don't know how to do it, and I don't have time, but maybe eventually. Maybe I could make a Discord too. Like if I ever just need to talk to you guys. Like at the airport or something. Do you have sleep on flights? Yeah.
I don't know,
Does Sala
Bree.
have cats?
I haven't heard anything
does Sala
about
like
his
cats? He loves animals,
family.
yeah. This is towards a neck pillow at the airport, but I wouldn't trust me. Marissa!
Can you imagine
Thank
how
you.
much
I'm gonna use it
badges
towards something else
she
because I
would
bought one at
get
the
from you?
Dollarama. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna need one. That long with no neck pillow. Thank you, Beezer. I'm gonna be in touch with you after this. Missing those hot summer bees and nights. Missy Moo, I'm happy
The
if
only
you are
thing
happy.
I think
You
will
are the
get
one
to
who has to
her
live your own life, so
is
make it all you ever wanted and ignore those who offer insults.
I don't think she
Thank
will
you,
be
Missy
able to
Moo.
long term deal with being like women being submissive to their husbands. I don't think she'll be able to deal with that. And I don't think she'll be able to deal with the heat.
14 months. Oh, ready, set, babies. Blumpkin Pumpkin. Missing those hot summer bees and nights we used to have. I know. Well, we might have some hot bees and nights coming up, okay? Maybe
oh my
with
gosh,
Sala.
Bumble.
Ready, set, rebees.
That's all she'd need.
If he
End
wants
up in
to.
jail there.
The CPAP. Oh, yes, I have to bring CPAP. Marissa! How does it feel to be back in this chat? Oh, you big fat chubby yous. Yes, he is. He's fat. Sure.
Has anybody seen or heard from Lynn?
Make sure to bring a universal travel charger. Yeah. Chubby. I do have that. I bought an adapter. Lois Lane. I mean, sure, everyone has those. I'm sure everyone has those thoughts, you know? His English is very good. And he can understand me well, so I don't have to... You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rocky. I
Of
could
course,
so see that.
Courtney.
He's from Syria. Maybe his parents aren't there. I
Oh,
still
you
think
big
he's a
man.
refugee. Maybe Pickles. They have a Lush there and a TGI Fridays and Starbucks.
Do you guys like my Happy Halloween
And what was it?
posts?
Wendy's, I think she said.
I'm
She's
mean.
set, 6.
Foodie
All
Beauty
her
is
favorite
so
places
mean.
are there.
What about the other people who are mean to me? Are you kidding me? People are insane, man. Can't forget my eyeliners. No, I'm not nervous he won't be attracted to me in person. I have no problems with my body. Like, I'm fat. Oh well. You know. I don't have a problem with my body, so I'm not worried about that. And how do you know we haven't seen each other? You don't know what we do. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What if there's something do they have any exotic animals over there? A camel as a pet! I want to bring Sam. No, I'm not nervous about that at all, Flop. At all. La, la. Oh yeah, alien. Quinn. You should have gotten extra seats to hold your What? After you come back from Kuwait, you have to tell us about the hotel. I never knew anyone who stay in luxury. Stay at a hotel. Luxury bees, yes. The FUPA its own visa. It will need one, yes. Oh, you big chubby. Why are you so fat and chubby? Sam has a FUPA. When did Sam ever become so chubby? Yes. Yeah, Pizza's gonna have a list of cat care. I'm not gonna be living there permanently, so. After you moved into the villa? You gained a lot of weight, chubby Use. You're very chubby and fat and chubby. Yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime Pete so the cats can see me. And you big ball. There's a lot of stray cats there. Bring back candies? Alright. There's cinema there too, like going to the movies and stuff. And the movies are in English with Arabic subtitles. I will hug BB. Sweet! Yes. Put some coffee, I know. Kuwait postcards. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here. Sorry the beezing sucked a little bit today because it was a little fast and just... I know you guys have a lot of questions, but I will... Yeah. I know a lot of people are worried, but you don't... I'm okay. So... Great coffee? I can't wait. That would be so hard to be gone. I know. Gotta pick men over pets? Yes, indeed. A cat cam. Oh, maybe. Bye, Faith. Can you call out just breathing again? Hi, breathers. I'm fake and blah blah blah. Alright, guys. Be wretched and safe this Halloween? Yes, that's right. I'm gonna do what I... Exactly, Bugs. That's called living your life for yourself and no one else. Lovely beaches and malls, and people are extremely wealthy. They have a zero tax policy for people. Yeah, there's no tax. The dinar is the highest value money in the world. It's a rich country. There's very little crime. It's very clean. There's like no homeless people laying around. Like, not that that's a problem, I'm saying, in most societies. Not in Kuwait. So, yes, very rich Arab people. Except me. I'm not rich. It's more rich than Canada, actually. My money is not valuable there. So, how am I choosing a man? Like, I've had this cat for 20 years. And I have to change my life right now, so... She's being taken care of while I'm gone. Yes, you are! And I will miss them. You're not allowed to dance. Yes, I know. Can you do a Last Monty impression? What do you want me to say? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Compondu. New chapter, less gross people. Kuwait is the 5th richest, and it is top 15 for obese people. I thought it was like number 1 for obese people.
Oh my gosh, how long was I on mute?
I just picked my ear and looked at
I
it
was
because
talking
it's
up a
it's
storm.
my earring. Like, I like to see if the earring. Some things don't change. Of course not.
Depending on, yes, I heard her say that, AR. Sick.
Oh yeah. Well, that's okay. I want to be
Exactly,
kidnapped,
Willie.
man.
It doesn't matter. She has no loyalty to anybody. Or anything.
BBJ. BBJ's revenge. BBJ.
I've been on mute for 3 hours.
Come here, BBJ.
That's all right. I'm glad you guys were just chatting with each other. You didn't miss me. So that's 2 today, but those were 2 long ones. Those were 2 long mutes.
You see her butt in my face? Anyways.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm just
get
tired of the same stupid trolling, I guess. It's just gross and annoying. Tiresome. You know?
You get me, AR.
It is,
Her
it
pants
is,
fit
yeah.
her head just perfectly.
Sweet.
So she likes it there because there are lots of obese people. I know she
Raised
really
two
thinks
beaters.
she's going to just feel right at home.
She's so cute. Play with the cat. Anyway, I'm gonna go and finish packing and everything. I just want to spend like an hour with you guys.
He's not sweating diamonds and gold.
Lynn, we're not going to be talking about that. That's his own personal
I love you
beliefs and
too,
everything.
AR.
Like, why get into that? Okay, so we support everybody. All right, guys. I gotta go. So we'll see you guys again when I see you. I guess I don't know when I don't have a schedule as always, but yeah.
Willie, I'm sure they probably wash.
Yeah, and it's fine, Bugs. I feel like this is a long goodbye. No. We are going to Bees Hardcore. I just have to stay calm,
Need my blankie, I'm getting
positive, diligent, persevere. All things I don't usually have. No kidding. Come back soon. Yeah.
Be my
Anne
guest
didn't
from
call
Beauty and the
Chantal
Beast. That'd be
Sal.
awesome. Good morning,
If Anne
Hannibal.
didn't call
Happy
Chantal
Halloween.
Sal, I would not either, but she does, so therefore she's fair game. Like, how are you people even mad that I defend myself against these people? Do you not hear what they say every single day? Like, are you crazy? Yeah, I defend myself once in a while, whatever. And I, unlike other people, actually feel guilty about it after, despite these people bullying and harassing for years.
Happy Halloween, Poper.
Kidnap is ready to roll. Okay, the number one thing is your sense of humor. I can't.
Brandy. Ouch.
Sala. We were wondering about you. Somebody joined as a troll pretending to be you at some point. I can feel you here. I can't believe she thinks she's superior when she talks like that. Sow. She calls me a disgusting sow. And then she comments about my filters. Like, her profile picture looks like she was filtered back to, like, another generation, literally. And I would not mention these things if...
I think that's crossing a line, Bevs, honestly.
I mean, they need to be pointed out. No? No, they don't. Chantal Sala has a good
You'd
sense
have
of
to
humor.
be
I
right,
love
Ronnie.
it. Sometimes truths are made in jokes. Yeah.
Good morning,
I have a good
Irma.
sense of humor.
Happy Halloween.
Aslama. Yeah, I'm so famous, you know, honey. I know, honey bunny.
I believe
I don't
she's
like the
taking
and
her
woman or
machine,
matter, but the
Texas.
glee with
I know
which
she
Missy
bought the
bullies people
adapter.
is so gross. What?
I
love
really
Missy.
think the hijab
No
messes
taxes.
with
Okay,
her
Kuwait. No
filters,
taxes
Gail.
whatsoever on Kuwaitis. Free medical
Being that they're
services.
around her, that
Free
it's around her
education.
face.
Dirt cheap electric and water. Okay, let's move to Kuwait. Hi, sweet. You look like a little roaster chicken. Oh. Thanks, everybody, for
Happy
welcoming.
Halloween cakes.
Thank you. Hi, Down Under. Do your Monty impression. Oh, well, it seems
Yeah, I
Rena
think that's
here
going
back
too
in the
far,
day
Bevs.
was...
And all right, no, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. 96 in Kuwait this week. Enjoy, foodie.
Basic, yeah. I wish we didn't have to pay taxes here. Oh my god. Disliking someone is no reason for racism, exactly. So I'll expect to hear from Chantal once a week, or I'll worry. Yes. Marissa, yes, we have to voice bees at least once a week.
Oh
What-
my gosh,
what
could you
did
imagine
happen
being
to Rena,
stranded in
though?
another country?
That's what he
No
said.
one there to
yeah.
pick you up.
No taxes here. I
would
know.
be mortified.
It's gonna be so awesome, Salah. Oh yeah, registry for wedding gifts. I like wedding gifts. I want a whole case of Big Turks. The chocolate bar sent to Stat. Oh yeah, and Vlasic pickles. Salah, the movie theater's there. Can you buy popcorn with dill pickle powder? I hate that. Whenever do seasons
Jeez,
change,
she'll wear the
Kuwait
red lace
version.
number and
I'll get you a Tupperware
on
system.
the wedding night. Anne is Tea and Sass. She's that older woman with the
What?
blonde hair. Good morning, Kate. Happy Halloween.
Come fondue. The chocolate bar. It's a chocolate bar called Big Turk. It's really good. It has like Turkish delight in the middle and chocolate covered on top.
She is. I agree, cakes.
Okay, I'm getting silly. I gotta go. But, I have to finish. Like, guys, I have too much to do. I want to do some live streams. I miss you guys, but
If I saw her in the line, for a
Sala, can you
13-hour
find us all
flight,
husbands?
I would rebook to be on.
yes,
the safe
Sala, the
side.
Beezers are gonna come and they all want husbands.
Good morning, happy Halloween, Polly. I noticed that, Willie. How come? Most people really like her.
We'll kidnap her back. I don't know what Flop Era said. Okay. I gotta go. Alaykum assalam. Oh, I blocked you before Turkish coffee? I blocked everybody at least once, I'm sure.
Cakes, she did go to the, was it to the clinic or was it a non? I think she went to the clinic. And she
Okay, there we
starts
go.
to tell in the video where she was telling that she starts saying that the doctor
Bugs.
didn't want her to travel yet, but then she stops because she knows, people
Okay,
are going to
guys.
be on her about
I'm
it.
gonna go for now. And
Good morning, Trish. Happy Halloween.
finish. I have so much to do,
Um,
like I said, but I like beezing always. Maybe we'll bees another time.
Yeah,
soon.
so I think the doctor didn't give
We'll
her
see.
clearance to go.
You never been blocked down
and
under?
Basically
Yeah, you
told
did
her
down
she
under,
shouldn't,
didn't you? Or I
and
told you
she's
off, though.
just ignoring it.
I was mad, I think, right? Order some coloring books in Arabic. For you, Brittany? Can I do another bees? Oh, I don't know. I have so much to do, and I have a really busy day. Busy week, so just be patient. I will be back, okay? All in good time. Do a cooking stream? Yeah, I got a meal prep. It's 3 o'clock. I gotta go. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Maybe you guys, she does act.
Oh, for me to
like
learn the
she's
language.
Going,
That's a good idea.
like,
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot
very,
of
very
learning.
soon.
Oh gosh. I was blocked for liking L. Ew. I'm kidding. You're just a nice person, Faith. You like everybody. Adios, amigos. In a while, crocodile. Bye, guys. I'll see you after, okay? Thanks for beezing.
Has anyone checked the airport departures to see if there are any flights to Kuwait on the day she's claiming? I haven't, Ivana, but I don't go there. Like, to me, that's IRL, and I'm not going to do that. She made it Cuba and has a false sense of victory that she can make it to Kuwait, but the flight times are vastly different. Exactly, Bevs. Years ago, people didn't like who very much? Pickles? You mean Anne? I don't really know, Cakesifier. People are thinking it's going to be Wednesday. Truly shocked, right, Stone? Unbelievable. He didn't buy the ticket, though. Remember she was saying he was going to, fly her there first class, blah, blah, blah. He didn't buy her ticket. She bought her ticket. Ouch. Has she been on a long time, Pickles? I didn't realize that either. No, he's not Texas. I agree. Oh, I didn't realize that, Pickles. I'm going to play this one, guys. It's the 10 most popular Halloween candies.
More Halloween candy? Didn't you just buy a bunch of it yesterday?
It's nearly the holiday season, and that means Halloween is nearly here. With children everywhere getting ready for an evening of candy-fueled fun, we look at the candies that will fill everyone's trick-or-treat bag. Whether it's world-famous favorites or something more obscure, the biggest night of candy is coming. Here's the top 10 most popular Halloween candy based on sales.
We have to go buy 7 or else good candy will be gone.
Hershey's.
Oh, Hershey bars!
We start our list with a candy classic. For well over 100 years, these giants of the candy world have been satisfying our chocolate needs, as well as fueling them. Starting out, Hershey's quickly grew into one of the biggest and most successful confectionery companies.
And I'm so happy for them.
During the 1940s, the U.S. Army included a Hershey bar in every GI's ration kit. That's a ration kit we could all enjoy. Over the years, Hershey's may have left the military behind them and instead focused on adding many different candies, chocolates, and flavor combinations to their ever-growing roster. However, sometimes we all need to go back to basics and enjoy the original Hershey's from a simpler time, pure milk chocolate greatness.
I love chocolate.
For all parents out there that are craving something sweet but feel too old for trick-or-treating, Hershey's are reportedly teaming up with Youngling to create a sweet alcoholic drink. Although this little treat will only be available in certain bars for now, it may not be long before everyone is enjoying a happy Hershey's Halloween. Sour Patch Kids.
You don't have to tell me Sour Patch Kids are good.
Hi,
I know
Life.
Sour Patch Kids
Happy
are good.
Halloween.
The next 2 entries on our list are
Really,
actually a
Liz? I
tie
love
between
Hershey's.
candies. Many children this Halloween will be seeing plenty of these candies. For our first tie, we turn to Sour Patch
morning,
Kids.
Liv
If there is
Jill.
one thing besides candy that
No, he
makes
doesn't
Halloween
clean
one of the more
anything, so
popular
boy, can you
holidays,
imagine when
then
she
it's the
gets
fact that we can all act like children. From young and old alike, anyone can dress up
I
and
don't
release
think I've
their
ever heard of a
juvenile
hero bar.
silliness. What better way to embrace the childish side of life than with a candy that reflects this? Sour Patch Kids. While there are plenty of gummy candies out there, none are more fun than Sour Patch Kids. Gummy bears and gummy worms are all well and good, but what other sweet treat gives you a burst of both sweet and sour at the same time? We've
Gotta
all
say, I
pulled
do
that
love
same
Sour Patch
face.
Kids.
Our eyes shut tight as our mouths suck hard to extinguish the sour fire that is engulfing our tongue.
God, birds! Thank you for this gift.
But then the moment passes, and we go back
Oh,
for
I've never
more.
had
Then,
those,
of course,
Ronnie.
there is the fact that these little
okay.
treats are shaped like people. Just for those moments of built-up rage and aggression, biting the heads off these tiny, sour people can give a sweet
Better.
moment of bliss. There may be better candies out there, but none are as fun as Sour Patch Kids.
Without me, you'd still be turning bags of Sour Patch Kids inside out to lick them clean.
I got my money's worth.
Tootsie Pops.
I also might have to spend some stuff.
Ooh, I
Let's go
love
lick some
Snickers,
things.
Texas.
Tootsie
I'm not big on white chocolate.
This next entry is tied with the Sour Patch Kids on our most popular Halloween candies by sales alone list, and it's possibly one of the most common seen candies out there. It is, of course, Tootsie Pops. This hard candy lollipop will
Mary
be thrown
Jane's,
into
are those the
almost
ones that come
everyone's
in the black
trick-or-treat
and
bag
orange
this
paper
Halloween, and although they
wrappers?
might not be the most popular candy
Nipples?
choice by children, they
They're like a
are,
peanut
however,
butter
one of the
taffy or
cheapest
whatever.
and easiest to
They're
please
the ones that
everyone.
the kids
If there is
always
any
leave, but
fun
I
to be
love
had from a
those.
Tootsie Pop, then it's the challenge of licking to the center. We all remember the commercials asking us how many licks it would take to reach the center.
You always thought you were better than us, like that stuck-up owl from the Tootsie Pop commercial.
Over the years, scientific studies have actually been performed to find out just how many licks it takes to get to the center. The answer is it varies. Disappointing, we know, but the studies range from around 144 to
Thank
over
you, Val, me
400
too.
licks. Still, if you need to keep the
My
little
favorite
ones
is the,
occupied this
Hershey
Halloween,
with
then
almonds.
put their licking
My
powers
favorite
to the
favorites
test.
are the
I'll lick
nuggets,
you.
the Hershey
You
nuggets
wouldn't.
with almonds.
Oh.
That's my
Tamales.
daughter's favorite,
Okay, be careful,
Brandy.
Kevin. They're kind of spicy.
Hot tamales.
Yeah.
Our next entry was once mentioned in the B-52's Song for a Future Generation, as well as being eaten by Madonna in
Oh,
her
I love the
documentary
chocolate flavor
Madonna
one,
Truth or
Lois.
Dare. Sometimes
You
a
buy
candy
the
can be cool,
Tootsie Roll
no
Pops,
pun
or I'll buy the
intended,
Tootsie
and
Roll
that
Pops. You
candy
can have
can
the other
almost
colors, and I
define
get
a
the
generation just by
orange
being a
and the
rebel. After all, if James
chocolate.
Dean was a candy, then he would be hot tamales. So if you're looking for some spice to warm you up this Halloween, then look no further than hot tamales. The red, cinnamon-flavored candy packs a punch of
Bye,
intense
Texas.
heat
Have a
that
great
can make even the
Halloween.
toughest of us wince.
My mouth is on fire.
We should have been warned by the box. Dark red with flames coming out of it. We should know better, but we all love a challenge. To make matters worse, there is now a Hot Tamales 3 alarm, which contains hot, hotter, and hottest. Can we take any more heat? Kids will find out this Halloween, as no doubt
yours
a
is
box
gonna
of
be one
these
of those
hot
houses
candies will
kids
find
love,
their
Lois.
way into their trick-or-treat bags. Water on standby. There are
No,
many
I've never
candies and
had 'em. I don't
chocolates
think
out there,
we've
but
got
not
'em
many
here,
are as
Ronnie. I wanna
distinctive
try 'em.
and unique as the
Yeah, I like
classic
hot tamales. I love
tamales.
cinnamon.
How is someone so lame related to a hot tamale like me?
Candy corn.
My toes taste like candy corn. Is that bad?
We all have fond memories of trick-or-treating, dressing up in our favorite scary costumes, meeting up with friends, and then going from house to house to collect our well-earned candies. Then, of course, there is going home, emptying out our spoils and enjoying the candy fun. However, a lot of the time, the anticipation is almost too much, because the reality for a lot of people is a handful of candy corn. Nothing screams Halloween more than candy corn. The colors alone make it a perfect Halloween treat. However, candy corn is one of the few candies that has everyone truly divided. You either love it or hate it.
It's not candy, it's not corn,
Its earwax formed in the shape of a rotten tooth.
So much so that candy corn is often in the top 2
It's
when it comes to
earwax
worst
shaped as a
Halloween candies.
rotten
Fortunately
tooth.
for this sugary sweet, this list is based on sales, and as candy corn is cheap and easy to give a lot out, it makes our most popular list.
Oreos with candy corn filling. Holy hell, yes!
Starburst.
They're just so juicy.
I've never seen them,
You will
Ronnie.
notice from our list that there is one theme
We
that
must not have
binds a
them here.
few of our entries together, and that theme is Mars. The Mars Company are responsible for so many of the world's favorite candies. But for our list, the first entry to come from the Mars Company is Starburst.
Where's the slide?
Just eat this Starburst.
The Fruity Chews were introduced to the world in the 1960s. Starburst
I
were
like the
introduced
candy
to the
corns that
UK
have the brown
first,
on them.
and under a different name, Opal Fruits. However, Mars was looking to change to a more permanent name, and in the late 1960s came up with Starburst. Over the years, Starburst has tried various flavors and candies, but the original chewy candies are still a favorite for most on a spooky Halloween night.
It's just so good.
Snickers.
Please say that you brought me a Snickers.
This next entry on our list will come as no surprise
Yeah,
to many
I don't
of you.
like,
Snickers bars, another
Tootsie
Mars
Rolls
Company
plain, but I
product,
love
have been a
Tootsie Pop.
favorite chocolate bar for many years, and a Halloween staple for just as long. With nougat, peanuts, and caramel all wrapped in milk chocolate goodness, this is the perfect holiday chocolate bar. Sorry for all you Mars bar fans out there. You know who you are, but it's Snickers that most of us love. Or is that Marathon?
Is that gonna be
Up
your
until
new
1990,
YouTube
Snickers
name?
was named Marathon in the UK, and for a limited time, they will be known by that name again.
Oh,
UK
yeah, that's
supermarket
true,
chain
AR. Yep,
Morrison's
you're
are
right.
re-releasing Marathon to celebrate its anniversary.
Rice
It may
Krispie
only
treats.
be for a 3-month period, but for that small part of the world, it's a
Yes,
chance
my
to be
daughter loves the
nostalgic.
fruity ones.
Nostalgia
too,
is
cakes.
truly one of the great human weaknesses.
Most children will come back from their evening of trick-or-treating with plenty of Snickers at the bottom of their bags. Unfortunately, they tend to be the fun-sized ones, but sometimes we are rewarded with a full-size Snickers bar. Those are the true moments of Halloween and will be talked about by kids for years.
Snickers really satisfies. I'm gonna get my satisfy on with Snickers.
M&M's.
I think you need more M&M's.
Our next
Banana? I
entry
don't
is
think I've ever
possibly the
seen a
most
banana
famous
Tootsie
chocolate,
Pop.
period. M&M's have been delighting the world for generations. It's not just the candy that is in the hearts, minds, and mouths of the world, but M&M's have enjoyed one of the most popular and most successful advertising campaigns of any confectionery company. Making the characters of red and yellow into lovable mascots for M&M was a stroke of genius.
It's official. I'm a genius.
Even the rich and famous like to get involved from time to time.
No,
it
I
is
love the
interesting
strawberry
that,
taffy.
considering the colorful and playful joy that M&M's gives us all, it's surprising to know that the idea for this sweet treat actually came
So you know
from
the
the
ring
Spanish
pops?
Civil War. During the 1930s, Spain was at war with itself, but through the grim battlefield of war, Forrest Mars Sr. witnessed the soldiers enjoying a small
So I got
chocolate
these
pellet.
Halloween
With a
ring
eureka
pops,
moment,
and look how
Forrest
little
Mars
they are.
Sr. took this idea further to give us the very first M&M. M&Ms are truly the candy that melts in your mouth and not in your hands.
Does your species like M&Ms?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
I want a Reese's, yo. Peanut butter cup.
Does anything go together better than chocolate and peanut butter? We don't think so. The number 2 entry on our sweet treat list is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, arguably one of the most popular candies to have, not just at Halloween, but for any and all occasions. These chocolate cups of peanut goodness are so popular with both children and adults alike that they often come out on top on many people's best of lists. Unfortunately for Reese's,
There it is.
those are purely popularity polls, whereas we deal in cold, hard sales facts.
You want the facts?
Yes.
You want the facts? I'll give you the facts.
The facts are simple. When it comes to candy consumption, then Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are one of the U.S. biggest sellers. But
never
for
seen,
Halloween,
lemon
they are
either.
only number
AR.
2. Numbers aside, many people out there may be surprised to see Reese's Peanut Butter Cups only at number 2. After all, getting one of these in your trick-or-treat bag can make a Halloween. But there is one
Reese's are
candy
my
that people
husband's
buy
favorite,
on
too.
this spooky holiday
Val.
more than anything else.
I wonder what it could be.
Skittles.
Where's free Skittles?
Here you go, buddy.
The number one entry on our countdown is, drumroll please, Skittles. The colorful candy sells more than any other at this time of year. Although Skittles may not be the most special or even the tastiest candy on the market, there is something about these little bags of rainbows that just makes everyone smile. Skittles are determined to hold on to their crown for the next year as they release their zombie Skittles in time for Halloween.
That is not the rainbow I grew up tasting.
This may seem like a gimmick to capitalize on the ghoulish holiday, but Skittles have promised fans that some of the flavors will taste like rotten zombies. We are not sure what rotten zombies taste like, but we can't wait to find out. Are we all ready to take the challenge?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Treat yourself to more and tap that screen for our next great video. Checking us out for the first
Sour
time,
Patch
then
Kids
take
were
a second
number
to
2,
hit that
Ray.
subscribe button and ring that bell to
Good
join
morning,
our
Ray. Happy
notification
Halloween.
squad.
Before we begin, remember to click that little like and subscribe button and leave a comment about what food you'd like to see covered on our next episode.
Val,
Now,
me
let's
too.
dump our
I
bags
tend
on
to
the floor
go for the
because we're ready
chocolate
to
over the
dig
fruity
in.
stuff. My
First up,
daughter
we have the
goes for
most
the fruity
polarizing
stuff
treat on the
over the
market,
chocolate.
candy corn. Originally known as chicken feed, it was created by Wonderly Candy Company George Renninger in the 1880s. By 1889, candy corn was also being produced by Golitz Confectionery, known today as Jelly Belly of Jelly Bean fame. Today, most candy corn is actually manufactured by Brock's Confections because no one thought enough of candy corn to bother trademarking it. People loved agriculture-themed candy, and the 19th century saw a slew of buttercream confections aimed at the rural markets. Think candy chestnuts, candy clovers, and candy turnips. Originally designed as more of a seasonal candy, the brightly flavored morsels, meant to look like pieces of corn on the cob, didn't catch on as a Halloween-specific staple until around 1950. Around 35 million tons of candy corn are produced every year, or 9 billion pieces of individual candy. We also recommend eating candy corn with salted peanuts. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Depending on what bird you ask, the answers may vary.
Val.
For the benefit of a great and necessary field of research, there have been several scientific experiments to uncover the secret lick count of the elusive lollipop. Purdue researchers built a licking machine to go at it and came to a final tally of 364, which spurred a University of Michigan student to build his own licking machine, averaging 411 licks. At which point, we hope, someone sat the deans of these very prestigious colleges down to have a serious discussion about what projects their grant money was funding. Meanwhile, mathematicians at NYU came up with 1,000 licks based on calculations regarding the solubility of hard sugar. But Florida scientists came up with double that amount.
2,000, then you get to savor the Tootsie Roll at center.
And you asked.
No, you lick that too.
So the answer is it takes somewhere between 364 and 2,000 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Like the mysteries of Stonehenge and the pyramids, Tootsie Pops are one of the last remaining mysteries that science cannot explain. Another enduring mystery of the Tootsie Pop is what we like to call the curse of the starred wrapper.
Thank you,
Growing up,
Cakes.
you may have heard a rumor that finding the image of a star on your Tootsie wrapper was a golden ticket. If you sent your wrapper in, Tootsie Roll Industries would net you some sort of Willy Wonka-esque prize. Cash? Cavities for life, maybe? As it turns out, neither. The company debunked the rumor on its website, saying, in fact, shooting star appears on 1 in every 4 to 6 Tootsie Pop wrappers, just as frequent as the other images appear. However, we do believe the star is a sign of good luck to come. Since the 80s, Tootsie has responded to the mailers with a consolation prize, a story of a Native American shooting the star down with a bow and arrow and turning it into candy. That honestly raises more questions than it answers. Today, Tootsie Roll Industries is one of the largest candy makers in the world, churning out 64 million morsels every day. Its legacy can be traced to its progenitor, the Tootsie Roll.
These are the
Created
other
at the turn
ones.
of the
The other
century by
ones are
Austrian-American
just lips.
candyman
There's a
Leo
purple
Hirschfield, he patented the formula in 1907.
And a green lip.
Snickers, the only candy that you can reasonably get away with calling a meal. It's like we added ground up peanuts to something and suddenly it's lunch. Snickers entered the market in the 1930s, named after the favorite horse of the Mars family, the dynasty behind Mars bars, Milky Ways, Three Musketeers, Twix, basically anything with nougat. Snickers is the crowning jewel in Mars Inc.'s sticky chocolate crown. It is the #1 candy sold in the entire world, bringing in 3.6 billion brought in annually on that one bar alone. That really satisfies. With over 15 million Snickers made daily, you'd think the quality control of Snickers would be a little lax, but no. Every bar has exactly 16 ground up peanuts. The production of Snickers is so tightly regulated that it was a big deal in 2009 when the weight of the bars was reduced by 9% to prevent overeating. The weight of Snickers has actually varied wildly over the years. It started at 2.5 ounces and ballooned up to 2.75 in 1940 before seeing its weight halved the following decade.
Better? Better.
Hershey's Kisses. What's more enticing as a kid than seeing those little drops
Lil's,
covered in
have you
shiny
had the
foil with a
ones that
perfect
come
piece of
out
paper sticking out? Any teacher
at
who passed them
Christmas
out was
with the
a
little
legend.
tiny, like,
However, one
specks
thing
of
our educational
peppermint
system failed to
candy
inform
in
us
them?
was that the chocolates we know and love weren't created by Hershey's at all. In 1894, a candyman named Henry Oscar Wilbur invented a sweet by pouring melted chocolate into a tear-shaped mold with a raised insignia reading Wilbur. He called them Wilbur's Buds. Aw. During this time, Milton Hershey, a real Henry Ford of the confectionery world, was figuring out ways to automate the production line for the 1900 release of his Hershey chocolate bar. He saw teardrop shapes could easily be replicated by squirting chocolate onto a flat surface, saving a bunch of time and, one assumes, mold money. Hershey's Kisses were released 14 years after Wilbur's Buds, but the Kiss immediately outsold Buds on the market in 1907, even though the two were basically identical. But Bud still chugged along, keeping pace with the Kiss and various other competitors until 1921, which is when Hershey updated his factories to automate the silver foiling process. Bud's, which had been using the foil since its inception, couldn't keep up with the speed in Hershey's mass production. He went on to sue Milton for stealing his idea. Considering Hershey's remains a brand name over 120 years later, and nobody has ever heard of Wilbur's Buds unless they're lying to impress you. Today, the Hershey empire ranks up there as one of the big four chocolatiers, alongside Mars, Cadbury, and Nestle, a lot of it due to Milton Hershey's factory innovations rather than his original ideas for candy. Kisses wasn't even an original name for the treats. An 1856 Webster Dictionary definition for the word already described it as a small piece of confectionery.
Those are my favorite AR.
It would take Hershey's
I usually buy like 10
years until they were
boxes
able
of
to
them
secure the Kisses trademark in 2001,
Christmas
after a survey
time,
found
so
that
I
most
have
people
them
already
after
associated the
Christmas.
phrase with the product. Sour Patch Kids, the mouth-puckering sour gummy candy that's shaped like kids. Not the most obvious choice for a popular treat, what with the implicit candy cannibalism and the fact that they tend to stick to your teeth. Originally named Mars Men, Sour Patch was created by a guy named Frank Galatoli while he was working for Jared International in Ontario back in the early 70s. By the time the candy made it to America in 1985, Cabbage Patch Kids were all the rage. Martian Men became human children as the brand attempted to cash in on the Cabbage Patch trend. The candy even got a new mascot, a tow-headed blonde boy with his tongue lolling out on the cover of the packs. That boy was based on Galatoli's son, Scott, and again leads to some troubling questions. Is the mascot the consumer of the candy, or the child whose likeness you're chomping on? Is it both? Chemistry plays a huge part in the Sour Patch formula. The gummy's coating of tartaric and citric acid, which are activated by protons in saliva, registers on the tongue as sour. There was even an official Sour Patch Kids cereal. You know, what kid doesn't want to wake up in the morning to sour-tasting milk? Sour Patch Kids also joins the ranks of sweets who have branched into ice cream and video games.
Like that.
Shout out to anyone who remembers Capcom's 2011 World Gone Sour on PlayStation. The candy also has the unique distinction of having been used in a beer. Mob Craft Beer introduced Sour Catch, a Belgian pale ale flavored with the candy in 2009. It was sold out.
Ronnie, have you had the
If you like your jelly beans
bigger,
big and spicy,
chewy
shaped like a
nerds?
pill and tasting like pungent cinnamon, hot tamales are the candy for you. Created in the 1950s by the mad scientists at Just Born Incorporated, Hot Tamale fit in amid the ranks of their other offerings, Mike and Ike's, Peeps, and Peanut Chews as candy people either love or would rather die than eat. The movie theater concession staple was named the #1 cinnamon candy in America in 1999, which is really the ultimate in consolation prizes. I mean, how many other cinnamon candies can you even name? Cinnamon has a long and storied history as a sweet treat. It contains the chemical cinnamaldehyde, which is a skin irritant. So naturally, humans throughout time have been hellbent on eating it. Cinnamon can be found in the Bible, Egyptian hieroglyphics, and Sanskrit. By the 19th century, we'd figured out how to isolate cinnamaldehyde and put it directly into medicine and, candies. Red Hots, the predecessor to hot tamales, first hit the markets in the 1930s. And ever since then, we've been upping the hot tamales ante. There's Super Hot Tamales, 2011's 3 Alarm Tamales, and Hot Tamale Fire and Ice. Debuting in 2018, Fire and Ice mixed a discontinued spearmint variant in with cinnamon hot tamales, creating a mouthfeel equivalent of the series finale of Game of Thrones. So less of a song of ice and fire and more of a scream.
chewy nerds are
melts in your
good.
mouth, not in your hand. While that slogan may sound cute and somewhat dirty, the original slogan for the hard-shelled Mars chocolates actually has a pretty dark history. In 1937, H.I. Roundtree and Company in England began producing a small, hard-shelled candy to sell to British soldiers fighting the Spanish Civil War. Originally called
See, I don't
Smarties,
like
not to be confused
marshmallow
with the other
unless
Smarties candy,
it's,
they were pitched as snacks that wouldn't go gooey in the
roasted.
heat, keeping hands clean and combat ready. Working at Roundtree at the time was a shrewd candy man named Forrest Mars, the estranged
Good
son
morning,
of Frank
Ryan.
Mars.
Happy
The father and
Halloween.
son had a falling out over who invented the Milky Way bar. The Mars family had all kinds of drama going on behind the scenes. Forrest realized candy sales dropped in the summer, specifically chocolate, which tended to melt in your hand, your purse, or the back pocket of your white linen pants right before an interview. A small, portable, non-melty chocolate candy was just the ace in the hole Forrest needed to return to America with his head held high. He received a patent for his borrowed candy idea in 1941. When World War II broke out, America began rationing. Hershey's had been given control of 100% of the nation's chocolate. Instead of returning to his family, Forrest came up with a plan. He approached Bruce Murray, the son of Hershey's president William Murray, with a proposition from one passed-over kid to another. What if they formed their own chocolate company? And that's how the Mars and Murray Company, or M&M, was born. Originally, their candy was offered exclusively to American forces, but the GIs took them home. By the time the war ended and it was made available to civilians, M&M's already had a head start on cornering the market as the chocolate that won't slop up your clothes.
That's interesting.
Skittles, nature's fruit-flavored M&Ms. Skittles are produced by Wrigley's, which is owned by none other than Mars Inc., who did eventually get the M&M license when Forrest rejoined his father's company. This really needs to be a gripping Succession-style drama. But while the candies may look alike, and in the case of 2007's chocolate mix Skittles and key lime pie M&Ms, occasionally share a wrapper, they couldn't be more different. While M&M had a famous backstory tied to the most significant war in modern history, the birth of Skittles is a mystery. No one knows who invented Skittles. Most sources point to an uncredited British company as the first producer of Skittles in 1974, before the candy magically appeared in America 5 years later. According to 1994's Taste the Rainbow campaign, a man named Mr. Skittles invented a namesake candy after looking at a rainbow. In actuality, Skittles probably came from the European game called Skittles, which uses a slightly smaller bowling ball that comes in a variety of colors. I prefer the Mr. Skittles story. We save the best for last, and obviously, it's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And before you ask, no, that's not personal preference talking. It's an unbiased and immutable law of nature. Harry Burnett Reese, HB to his friends, began working at Hershey's Chocolate Factory in 1921, which is not the fun Wonka-esque experience it sounds like. Reese didn't have a lot of options. He'd had to work 3 and sometimes 4 jobs to earn enough money to feed his wife and 16 kids. That's too many kids. Reese, talk about Reese's Pieces. During his 5-year tenure, Reese developed a prescient philosophy. If Hershey's can sell a trainload of chocolates every day, he later said, I can at least make a living making candy. Reese spent 5 years working at Hershey's, taking scrupulous notes, which he then took home and applied to his side hustle, an ad hoc candy shop run out of his basement. He'd started small, producing your basic mints, hard candies, chocolate-covered raisins, candied nuts, and what have you, which he'd sell to nearby department stores. But his dream? Stuffed chocolates. Indeed, it is a dream we all share. One of his early inventions was the Lizzie Bar, named after his daughter, who remembers her dad getting up at 3 a.m. to crack and grate coconuts for his chocolate-covered caramels. By 1926, Reese's various confectionery treats were making him enough money to quit Hershey's to focus on his passion for putting things into chocolate and smushing them together. The company moved from Reese's basement to a nearby Pennsylvania factory, where there was no filling he wouldn't try. Coconuts with caramel, coconuts with cream, coconuts with honeydew. Big coconut guy, Reese was. But to his credit, he also made peppermint creams, chocolate jets, nutties, nougats, peanuts, and raisin clusters to sell as a mixed assortment of chocolates. To round out the grab bag, Reese reached for the closest ingredient he had yet to try.
See, I wasn't
peanut butter,
even going to out
in
that,
paper cups
Ryan.
layered between cooling slabs of Hershey's chocolates. My man had no shame. But the cups were so pretty that Reese ended up putting them in store windows to attract customers. By 1935, they were popular enough to make as a standalone dessert. Then the war broke out, and as we now know, Hershey had the rights to all the chocolate rations. Reese was forced to rely exclusively on his peanut butter cups, as his other chocolates didn't have a Hershey's hookup. But it proved fortunate, and Reese's peanut butter cups became the shining jewel of the family crown. Reese died in 1956, leaving the company to his sons, who in turn sold 5% of their stock to Hershey's for $25 million. Today, that stock would be worth over $1 billion, thanks to its popularity as the best Halloween candy in the world. Not an opinion, that's just science. So, what do you think? What's your favorite Halloween candy? Let us know in the comments below and check out some of these other videos from Weird History Food.
What's your all's favorite? I like Paydays and Snickers probably are my
Twinkies,
favorite.
Little Debbie, Pop Rocks, Cheetos, Lunchable.
Halloween video, and right now I'm gonna show you guys 50 clever ways that will help you get the most Halloween candy when you go trick-or-treating this year. Because after all, besides having fun, the ultimate goal for a trick-or-treater is to get the most candy possible on October 31st. Now, before we get to that, I want to let you guys know that if this video gets 10,000 likes, in my next video, I will choose a winner from the comments, and that person will get a treat basket filled with 1,000 pieces of candy. And to participate, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below telling me what you wish you could dress up for Halloween this year. Good luck, guys, and just a reminder, my movie Prankster is close to its release date. To keep up with further updates, please check out the official website in the description below. Alright then, with all that being said, we can let the Halloween fun begin. Check it out.
Snickers, Sour Skittles, or Reese's.
Alright, when it comes to getting the most Halloween candy, being creative and unique with your ideas is the best way to achieve a treat basket full of candy. So here is something that you can put together for your neighbors to squeeze the most candy possible out of them. For that, you will need a large piece of foam board, which you can get at your local dollar store. You'll also need a Sharpie, tape, and 3 cups, either plastic or styrofoam. Start by laying out the foam board flat on a table, and in the center of it, arrange the cups in any pattern that you want. I usually just try to space them out evenly. To keep them on the board, tape works best, but also hot glue will do the trick. To get the attention of your neighbors, you can label each cup with a number, such as 200, which will be their score if they make the candy in there. Get creative with that though, guys. Use any number that you want. For your comfort, you can attach a lanyard or a piece of rope on the center. That way you can hang the foam board from your neck while you trick-or-treat. Now here's the deal, guys. When you're out there trick-or-treating, going from door to door, from a distance, challenge your neighbors to throw candy at you and to try to make the candy into any of the cups on the board. Hold it up just like Sinfado is holding the board right here. This is a really fun game. Not only is it challenging for your neighbors, but whether they miss or not, any candy thrown at you, it'll be yours to keep. It also helps if you taunt them. That way they continue to throw candy in your direction. Just look at all that candy that accumulated. The other major benefit to this is social distancing. You can get so much candy and yet keep your distance from your neighbors and avoid catching COVID-19. One of the main reasons why you will get the most candy possible on Halloween is because some people will feel bad for you. Basically, all you do is take a backpack with you along with your treat basket when you're out trick-or-treating. The main purpose here is to always make sure that your treat basket is empty at every house you trick-or-treat at, and you want to make sure that your neighbors acknowledge that. Anyone who sees that your treat basket is empty will not think twice to give you extra pieces of candy. All you pretty much do on your way to your next house is empty out your treat basket by dumping out all the candy into the backpack. Just keep repeating this, and by the end of the night, you will have way more candy than trick-or-treating the old-fashioned way. When you're out trick-or-treating, I highly recommend that you guys don't go to a house first. Try to go to small local businesses that are open, such as stores. Most of these establishments participate and usually have large bowls of candy. Sadly, most kids don't know this. Most business operators will not hesitate to give you a handful of candy since they know that not a lot of kids will trick-or-treat at their business. That just means more candy for you if you trick-or-treat at the right place. Next time you go trick-or-treating, I recommend that you bring extra money with you. Although you probably won't use it, it will come in handy when trying to get more candy. You see, if you knock on someone's door and try to trick-or-treat, they'll give you some candy, but once they put that candy into your basket, you offer to purchase a couple more pieces from them. Most adults will not even entertain the idea of selling candy to a child, so they will just give you a couple more pieces just to get rid of you. And if you do this to multiple houses, your candy numbers will be sky high. I know that I would rather give away 2 extra pieces of candy than to take money from a kid, and I know most adults are just like me. Now, if you're lucky enough, you might approach a house that is actually low on candy, and if that's the case, why not offer to sell your treat basket to them? Tell them that you already have another treat basket at home. If they choose to continue to pass out candy during the night, they will for sure take you up on your offer, and you can sell your treat basket to them at a really high price. About $20 to $25 for a treat basket that contains 200 pieces of candy sounds reasonable due to the fact that they are in need of more candy. Now you might think, well, next, I'm trick-or-treating to get more candy, not to make money. And you know what? Yes, trick-or-treating is all about candy, but think about it. If you get $25 from a treat basket, the very next day, you can go to Walmart or any store and most candy will be at 50 to 75% off, which means you could end up buying 2,000 pieces of candy with those $25 instead of just settling for the 200 pieces that you sold to one of your neighbors. I say it's totally worth it, guys. One thing that will help you get the most candy is for every house you trick-or-treat at, you let them know that you're allergic to the candy that they just put into your treat basket. Once they are aware of this, they will try to give you a different piece of candy, but also make sure to tell them that all the houses are giving you candy that you can't eat. This will make them look for pieces of candy that are different than the piece they initially gave you, and of course they will give you more pieces because of the fact that all the other houses are giving you candy you're allergic to, and therefore assume you won't collect edible candy for yourself. Here's a fun costume idea no matter what you wear for Halloween. Always get yourself a cheap dollar mask. Now this mask here is a skull and it has openings on its eye sockets and the mouth. Simply all you do is place it on your belly area, and when you knock on people's houses, just trick or treat, but as soon as they put candy into your basket, you tell them that your belly is hungry, and they might put a piece of candy in there as well. Even if it's just one extra piece of candy, it will accumulate into large quantities. Plus it's very creative if you ask me. For this next method, you'll need a long sleeve shirt or hoodie. Make sure it's very loose at the wrist areas as you want to be able to tuck some candy inside. This will only work if the house that you're trick-or-treating at lets you pick out the candy rather than them putting it into your treat basket. So as you're digging into the candy bowl, tuck a couple of pieces of candy into your sleeve. Hopefully they allow for more than one piece to get picked out. Either way, I'm sure they won't mind if a couple pieces of candy go missing, right? If anything, the sooner they run out of candy, the sooner they can relax the rest of the night. Wearing different types of hats while trick-or-treating can come in handy at times. For example here, you approach your neighbor's door and you collect your candy, but before you leave, you can perform a little dance or tell them a joke, and then remove your hat. Present them your hat and they'll have no choice but to drop a couple pieces of candy in there to show appreciation. Again, any type of hat will work, so get creative. These days, not everybody knows who their neighbors are, and that could work in your advantage.
I caught it
so
right
pretty
as
much
you
at
were
every
saying
house you
it,
show up
AR.
at, you tell them that you barely moved into the neighborhood,
I
and
said
that you
this
live a few
video is
houses down.
literally
To be nice and to
teaching
welcome you into the
kids to
neighborhood,
lie and
some people
cheat.
might actually give you extra pieces of candy just for being new in the neighborhood. This idea is one of my favorites because it's most likely to get you the most candy possible. So for every house you go to, you ask them what time will they stop handing out candy. Now remember that this varies. Some houses will stop at certain times, some will stop as soon as they get tired, and some will of course stop once they run out of candy. Well, you definitely want to go right before they stop handing out candy. For example, if your neighbor tells you they will stop exactly at 9 p.m, well, that's
really,
the house
Babs?
that you want to come back at 9 p.m, as they will want to get rid of their candy
Our
fast.
thing was
So they
always
will
just
probably
if
dump
they
out
had
all their
their light
candy
on,
onto your treat
their porch
basket.
light was
Again
on,
guys,
you
if you
went
want
to the
people
house.
feeling bad for you to the point where they will give you more candy, do the following. Instead of taking a treat basket with you, you might want to use your shirt
Hi,
to create a
Vanessa.
pouch to carry
Happy
your candy.
Halloween.
Anyone that sees you carry candy this way might feel bad, and instead of giving you just one more piece of candy, they might give you a spare treat basket that they might have, and it could contain extra pieces of candy. This next method of getting more candy is kind of messed up in my opinion, but I know that a lot of kids have been using it for years. It's definitely one that I wouldn't use though. Basically, you approach a house looking very sad and you tell them that you just got your bag snatched. Yes,
Same,
guys,
Ronnie.
bag snatching does happen on Halloween. Most that fall
I'll tell
victims
you what,
to
COVID
it end up with little to no
took a
candy. So anyone with extra candy
hit
will
at,
not hesitate to try to make you feel
Halloween,
better
though.
by replacing the candy
I
that
feel like
supposedly got
since
stolen.
COVID,
When it comes to
there's
passing
not
out
a lot of
candy,
houses
most
that give them
responsible
out
adults will want to make sure that the candy they are giving out to trick-or-treaters is 100% safe. So if you were to approach a house that allows you to pick out the candy from their bowl, you could try the following. Right before you're about to dig in there, you pretend to either sneeze or cough on your hand. Of course, they would assume that you are sick, and instead of running the risk of getting other kids sick, they might either give you most of the candy or the entire bowl just to be on the safe side. I know this is pretty messed up, but hey, it might just work. Now, since we're on the subject of being sick, you could also pretend to be sick. Maybe let your neighbors know that you are not feeling well and that you have a fever. During Halloween season, it tends to get really chilly at night, so any responsible adult will want you to go home and get some rest. But you tell them that you can't go home because you want to get the most candy possible.
Halloween was
well, guess what? Just
when
to try
we
to
were
get
kids,
you home sooner rather than later, they'll dump a bunch of candy into your treat basket. Now, if you're sick during Halloween, you won't have to lie about it. But again, I would not recommend you trick-or-treat while sick.
My sister and
also,
I
want to give a quick shout out to 3 Legs the Cat. Please check out his channel. Link is in the description below. Right now, he has a video out showing you guys 10 more ways to get more Halloween candy. So again, why not check him out once you're done watching this video. For this next method, you'll need a broomstick, so get any broom that you might have available at home. You'll also need 2 Halloween decorations such as these ghosts which were bought at my local dollar store, and of course 2 treat baskets to go along with those decorations. We'll kick things off by tying the ghosts on each end of the stick. Tape is being used to keep them from sliding off. Next to these ghosts, we will also attach the treat baskets.
There was one
those
house
will also hang on there with the help of some clear tape. So the way you trick-or-treat with this is by simply putting the stick behind your head. Let your shoulders do all the work and you're walking from door to door asking for candy on October 31st. So when you show up at their doorstep, show them 1 treat basket.
They did it
every
year. I never understood
and then once they put candy in there, you twist your body so you can show them the other treat basket. It'll be right in front of them, so they'll have to give you another piece of candy. Basically, in this scenario, it's the 2 ghosts asking for candy and you're just tagging along. They will really think it's clever and possibly cute. Another simple and easy method to get double the candy is to just take 2 treat baskets and a sticky notepad. On one, you will write any name you want. The example in this scenario is Mom. That we can stick on 1 treat basket. The other name will of course be Dad, and the same thing applies here. With some tape, we will attach them together. The idea here is to trick-or-treat with 2 treat baskets at the same time. What I mean is that you need to ask for candy while holding up both baskets with one hand, not 1 basket on each hand. I noticed that this technique worked best at last year's Halloween. Year in and year out, the following technique never fails. What I have right here is a joke that was written down. What is in a ghost's nose? The answer will be in another piece of paper, and the answer is boogers. Get it? Boogers? Yeah, I know guys, it's a little bit lame, but also just funny enough to get you more Halloween candy. You can take a stack of jokes that ask questions and a stack of the answers to those jokes. Take the jokes on one side of the treat basket and the others on the opposite side. Of course, make sure that you are able to have access to each sheet of paper. Come Halloween night, just show up at your neighbor's door and have them read the jokes and answers. For each joke, you will get more candy. Where do ghosts go on vacation? The answer is Malibu. Sinfado actually came up with this next joke. What monster plays tricks on Halloween? And it's not Nextraker, guys, it's Frankenstein. If you pack your treat basket with such jokes, you can get unlimited candy when you trick-or-treat. I've always said that your phone can be a great ally for you on Halloween night, and Sinfado recently suggested that you can try to download a game and challenge your neighbors to pass certain stages of that game. They will appreciate the opportunity to play a video game and in the process give you more candy. Let's say you show up at your neighbor's doorstep and pretend like you're talking to someone on the phone. As soon as your neighbor puts a piece of candy into your treat basket, pretend like that person on the other line is asking for a piece of candy for themselves. If your neighbor has plenty of candy, they won't mind giving you extra candy for that person that you pretend to be talking on the phone. Here's an awesome tip just in case you end up collecting more candy than what your treat basket can hold. If possible, you can use your own mask to contain your candy until you can make your way back to your house. That way you don't stop trick-or-treating until you are able to offload your candy. If you have a large enough mask, it might be able to hold more candy than what your actual treat basket can. As we all know, trick-or-treating isn't just about the treats. Tricks have a lot to do with getting more candy as well. Here is a simple yet fun magic trick that you guys can pull off on your neighbors. Take an empty treat basket and begin to apply some double-sided pieces of tape inside, just like I'm doing right here. Now for this trick to work, your basket has to look like this one. The top has to have a curve. The idea here is to completely surround the top with tape. Ideally, you want to use clear tape. Ask to borrow a piece of candy from the person that's passing it out and tell them that you'll make it disappear. So drop the piece of candy in there and then slowly flip over the treat basket. The piece of candy will get stuck on the tape and it will not fall out when the basket is flipped over. It'll amaze your neighbors and they'll want to see the trick again, so they'll have to give you more candy and you just keep impressing them with your magic skills. The more candy you get, the more you'll get to keep. Sinfado here is multi-talented. He truly believes that his drumming skills can get him more candy, and guess what? They actually can. No matter what, guys, if you exhibit your talents in front of people that are passing out candy, they will always reward you with more candy.
We
you
used
don't even
to
have
sit
to
on
be
our
good.
porch.
For this scenario, you just have to have an empty treat basket available and just come up with the best speeds possible to wow your neighbors into giving you more candy.
Not the little kids, but like the older kids.
Here is Miss Steffi, whom I introduced during my Halloween
Exactly,
Sinfado here thinks that you can take a doll and pass it off as a kid. You can actually make people believe that it's a sibling of yours, and yes, this actually works. For example here, Sinfado carries the doll with him along when he's trick-or-treating. He leaves her at the sidewalk and then makes his way into his neighbor's doorstep, knocks on it and asks for candy. He tells the people handing out candy that his little sister is keeping her distance due to COVID-19, and then he points her out. It really is a genius idea if you want to get double the candy. So yeah, you'll need a large doll and an extra treat basket for this to work. Why not make it seem like Christmas came early this year? That's right, instead of carrying a traditional treat basket to collect your Halloween candy, take a Christmas stocking instead.
Is this
Just tell your neighbors that you are
Monty?
trying to fill up your Christmas
AR
stocking for your
just said it
family.
sounds
Most
like
will try to
Monty, too.
contribute more than the usual amount of candy. Remember that you can also use a Christmas gift bag as well if you don't have a stocking available. If you like interacting with your neighbors as you trick-or-treat, make sure that you always mention that your trick-or-treating experience will be cut short that night because you are in a strict curfew and you have to head back home sooner than most kids. So of course they will feel bad for you and try to put more candy into your treat basket. Just know that this technique only works early on during Halloween night. If you're in tip-top shape, running or fast-paced walking will do wonders for you on your trick-or-treating adventure. That way you go to more houses and you might have enough time to hit up all the houses in your neighborhood twice.
You guys,
Ideally, you want your parents driving you from house to house collecting candy. That way you don't wear yourself out and you can conserve your energy because, as we all know, trick-or-treating can be exhausting and you want to be able to keep up with everyone that night. If that option isn't available for you, try skateboarding or even using your hoverboard if you have one to transport you from house to house. If you do this, I recommend a light-up hoverboard with a speaker so people can easily spot you and hear you. And since we're on the subject of speakers, if you have a phone, try to play music while you go door to door asking for candy. I recommend creepy Halloween
That'd be
music
like a
to go with
2-hour
the mood.
show.
I'm pretty sure that your neighbors will take notice and give you more candy. Remember, it's the little things that matter here. For example, if you're a good singer, you can sing to your neighbors. Well, actually, you don't have to be a good singer, you just have to sing. I'm telling you guys, doing these extra steps does help and will get you more candy at every house. If you want double the candy, you'll have to spend twice as much on your Halloween costume. But if you're smart, you'll just go to your local dollar store and pick up 2 different types of masks. One you will wear as your main mask, and the other one you can place on top of your head, and to help hide it, you can wear the biggest hat that you can find. And now guys, you can trick-or-treat at the same house back to back. Simply switch out the mask when no one is looking. It doesn't get much easier than that. With all the kids that are trick-or-treating that night, most people won't even notice the mask switcheroo. You might think that Halloween is all about being scary and spooky, but actually a lot of people like cute. So if you have a small dog or a puppy, bring them along on your trick-or-treating adventures. Also make sure that you carry a treat basket on their behalf as you want them to also collect candy.
Pooper?
Many people will give into
From
your
like
pet's
11
cuteness and
a.m.
give you
to
lots of
11
candy,
p.m.
but of
or
course your
11
dog
p.m.
shouldn't
to
eat that
11
candy, so all that candy will
Like
end
all
up being
night long,
yours to
that's
enjoy.
what we
But
do.
also make sure to bring enough water for yourself and your pet while you're
Ours is
trick-or-treating.
2 hours
If you have a couple
long.
dollars to spare, instead of getting a regular treat basket, get yourself a piñata instead. Now you might think that this is a crazy idea, but if you were out trick-or-treating using a piñata, most people will be tempted to give you more candy, as piñatas need to be filled with candy before they are used. And you could also say that you are collecting candy for your little sibling's birthday party, and everyone you approach will for sure contribute to it. Not before long, that piñata will be full of yummy candy. This is a
I
pretty
don't know
creative
about you
idea,
guys,
and
but
it's
the
definitely a
places
unique
that
one,
we've
so
gone,
try
they've
it out
called
on
you out on this
Halloween.
stuff.
The next couple of methods, we will leave it up to chance, and some of these methods I've actually used to give out more Halloween candy, but you guys can actually use it to get more candy. For example, here, you approach your neighbor's door, and before they even hand you a piece of candy, take out a coin and tell them to play a game with you. If you call the right side on the coin, they have to give you a handful of candy,
kids over
not just
11
one
till
piece.
11.
You can even have them flip the coin. If luck is on your side on Halloween night,
Oh my
you
gosh,
might
my
end up with
kids
a
would've
large treat
loved
basket
that.
filled with a lot of candy. One thing that will improve your chances of getting more Halloween candy is a die. So bring one with you when you're out trick-or-treating and pretty much let the die get you more candy. You basically tell your neighbor to let the die decide how much candy they should give you. Of course, you don't want it to land on 1. You always want it to land on 6, but sometimes luck won't be on your side, guys. Although your neighbor might feel bad for you and give you another try. And this time, your chances of getting more candy will improve. You might get triple that candy than before. But again, you want the die to land on 6, not on 1. Some of you guys suggested that if you dress up as a robber, you can actually go knock on doors and trick-or-treat. But once you get your candy, you can stick up your neighbors. Obviously, you'll be in character, so they'll play along.
That's
and
a
in
long
doing
time.
so,
Ours
they
has
will put
never
more
been
candy
more
in
than
your treat
2
basket.
hours,
You can get
Poker.
these props at your local dollar store, so you won't spend much money on your
I
costume.
do
but for
remember
sure, if you
one
pretend
year
to
though. I can't remember why. It might have been because we got snow early or something. But they rescheduled Halloween in most of the area, but one area still had it on Halloween. So like we went, we took our kids 2 different places that year to go trick-or-treating.
rob your neighbors, they'll think it's creative
Right?
and reward you with more
The
candy.
whole-
Check this one out, guys. So you knock on your
video
neighbor's
is for
door
us.
asking for candy, and sure, they'll give you some, but as soon as they do, you turn around and see you're wearing another mask in the back of your head. I even taped a sign that says put candy in hoodie, so I highly recommend that you go to your local dollar store once more and pick out 2 different masks. It also helps if you wear a hoodie, as it will serve as a second treat basket. Your neighbors will be blown
Oh my
away by your
gosh.
creativity and give you more candy for it. I know I would, so it doesn't hurt to try this out. I can't stress enough how much cell phones phones can save the day in any situation, and trick-or-treating is
See,
no
I think
exception.
this would
If you have a
irritate
phone
a lot
handy,
of
you can
people.
communicate with your friends, and either you let them know where the best neighborhoods to trick-or-treat are at, or they can tell you which houses are giving out the best candy. That important information you definitely want to know about if you are trying to get the most candy this Halloween. Another way to use a cell phone to get you more candy is to take an old, broken phone that doesn't work, preferably one that is cracked and looks really beat up. As you approach your neighbor's house, make sure you drop your phone in front of them, but make it seem like it was accidental. They will see it and notice the damage on your phone, at which point you can pretend to feel bad or sad, and if you are a good actor, why not even cry? But they will feel so bad for you that they will put more candy in your treat basket. If you want to get double the candy from the same house without having to spend any more extra money on Halloween props, then just knock on your neighbor's door like any regular kid with a Halloween costume would. Once they put candy in your basket, you walk away, but don't go too far. While they are distracted by other trick-or-treaters, you again go to that same house, but you ask them if they have seen your identical twin brother or sister. Tell them that they are also trick-or-treating and are wearing the same costume as you. If they believe you, then they'll have to give you more candy, as pretty much you'll be a totally different trick-or-treater. It's definitely worth a shot, guys. Here's a win-win situation. All you have to do is create a sign that says, "Put candy in to make a wish." Tape it on your treat basket and make sure that when you're out trick-or-treating, everybody sees that. And once they spot your sign, they'll be eager to make a wish. Not just one, but multiple wishes. And what that means for you is that you'll be getting more candy than any other kid. Big dreamers will definitely invest a lot of candy to make their dreams come true. You can get away with the next two methods, but only if you're a little kid. As for the first one, you'll have to carry 2 treat baskets with you when you're out trick-or-treating. The first treat basket will be yours, of course, but the second one will belong to your imaginary friend that only you can see. Name him or her whatever you want. Again, you can only get away with this at a super young age, as it's common for little kids to have imaginary friends. I know this because I once had a little trick-or-treater ask me for an extra piece of candy for his imaginary friend. Another silly method for you is to go trick-or-treating with a puppet or stuffed animal. Of course, you will have to put life into your puppet by talking on their behalf with a really funny voice.
Who are you?
I'm Thrillix.
Thrillix, huh?
Anyone can get away with doing this just as long as you do a good job at it, not just controlling them, but also talking in a very funny voice. For example, here we have Thrillix asking for candy. Props are very important when it comes to impressing your neighbors, especially when you use them to trick-or-treat. So if you were to take a fake plastic zombie hand, for example this one right here, this was only $1 at the dollar store, so I don't mind cutting into the palm. Since the inside is hollow, it's ideal for our next trick. If you notice, I will have my neighbor put a piece of candy inside the zombie hand, and then quickly I'll have that candy slide into the fingers so it looks like it disappeared. So basically it's a little magic trick technique that is so simple, but you're still providing your neighbors with a trick, so they will have to reward you with another treat. If you're ever out trick-or-treating and you notice you got a really nasty candy in your treat basket and it's a candy that you just don't like, well, turn around.
I know.
And
have
open
you
it a
ever
bit.
seen
Just
those
lift the wrapper a little bit and show it to the person that gave it to you. This time around, they might actually have you pick out the candy instead of them handing you a random one. In a different video, I did something similar, but I would dump all the candy into a Ziploc bag and give them back the wrapper, and they would actually give me more candy. This time, we're just trying to get better candy. You can try testing the waters with this next method. Once you have a decent amount of candy inside your treat basket, you can start approaching your neighbors, but instead of them giving you candy, you tell them you want to give them candy. Obviously, this gesture will catch them off guard, and it's something that they don't expect, and not many adults are willing to take candy from a kid, but your good intentions won't go unrewarded, and most likely you'll get a handful of candy from them. If you want people to feel bad for you on Halloween and give you the most candy, approach them in a way that will make them ask you if something's wrong. Then you pretty much tell them that it's your last Halloween because you are moving away to another country that doesn't celebrate Halloween. Of course, this would be really sad to anyone who heard you say that. I know I would try to make this your best trick-or-treating experience ever by giving you the most candy that I could. So you might want to do a good job at trying to sell your story, but hey, it's Halloween, you can get away with such tricks. It also helps if you hit up the right neighborhoods. By that I mean go to the most active areas near you. Sometimes it's best to avoid that one street with that one house giving out candy to save time. Ideally, you want to trick-or-treat at a neighborhood where every house is participating in the Halloween festivities. Any kid that goes above and beyond to impress me on Halloween shall be rewarded with more candy. I myself always give more candy to trick-or-treaters who actually try to scare me. Sure, I love a good laugh, but I think that getting a good scare on Halloween is way better. So always do your best to try to scare your neighbors. Get creative with this and you will for sure accumulate more candy than most kids. Once you've knocked on your neighbor's door and they put a piece of candy into your treat basket, downright just ask them how you can get more candy from them.
Like
the question part of our traditional Halloween, candy without actually telling them. They might either give you more candy right there and then, and who knows, they might have you pick up some candy wrappers from the yard, or maybe some other small chore, and again, you might end up filling up your treat basket faster than you thought you would. And there you guys have it, 50 clever tips and tricks that will help you get the most Halloween candy this year when you go trick-or-treating. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to this channel so I can make more videos like the one you just watched. Also, don't forget about the giveaway. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will give away 1,000 pieces of candy to someone from the comments. So if you want to enter this giveaway, just like this video and leave a comment below. Best of luck, guys. Have an amazing Halloween. I hope you guys get the most candy possible. I'll see you guys.
That was it. I think that's going to be it for me for now, guys. I hope everybody has an amazing Halloween. If you didn't get your pumpkins carved, get your pumpkins carved so you can have them lit up for tonight for the kiddos. So today is the last day of Vlogtober. Aw, how cute, Ronnie. Love you, Val. Do you get any pensioners trick-or-treating? Yep, everybody have a great Halloween night. I will see you guys. I'm not sure if I will be on tomorrow morning or not because Vlogtober is over. But my same schedule will still apply Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. And then I'm going to put a poll up to see when we want game night. If we want to stay with Sunday night or stay with Friday night or change it to Sunday night because we did have a better turnout last night. So I'll put a poll up for that. So look for that, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to my mods for holding down the chat. Love you guys, and I will see you either tomorrow or Wednesday.